Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Guardians, it's a 2040 lost sector. It's been on my mind. I need to conquer this. I need to conquer it. This is the lost sector. How did that happen? What just happened? Ghost in the Machine. This is the Broken Deep, the expert lost sector. I'm going to try to complete this at 2040. Now, yeah, 2040 because Guardians, I've completed this at 2030. Now, I want solo flawless. Oh man, Rogue, how are you? Oh man, Rogue, I want to get 2040 solo flawless on this. Dark Jesta, Richard Nixon, hello. And well, let's see. Let's see. I have it for 1 day, and this is the last remaining lost sector that I have never completed at the most difficult error already. this, this is the most difficult lost sector that I haven't completed. Okay, now they've all been difficult for me in the Pale Heart. But lots of practice. I'm going to say it. Dark Jesta, they do have it out for me. Speakeasy Bob, hello, hello, how are you? So I don't know. This one, I am believing that BW Gens, BW Gens, hello, and good to see you this evening. BW Gens, thank you for watching my channel, hanging out with me. You're important here. And I want to acknowledge that, and I want to tell you that I appreciate you. All right, Guardians, I do believe this is the tough one. I'm gonna get over here and see what I need to do, how I need to equip myself, and I'm hoping, Guardians, that with a lot of practice and perseverance, I can make this. I want to do it. I believe. I believe. And be aggressive. I go in and hang out with people a lot in their live streams. I try to support other live streamers like you guys are doing with me right now. And I often do the little be aggressive chant inside of live streams out of support, out of 100% support. Speakeasy Bob, I'm doing good. I know you said you've been working a lot. I hope you've got a day of rest today. Now let's look at this. Overload and unstoppable. Overload and unstoppable. Overload is grenade launcher. Unstoppable is strand suspend. Strand suspend. What is this one in here really? What is it really? And can I get this? Can I get it? Come on now. Come on. Arc threat is strand. The threat is strand. Threat is strand. What else is in here besides strand? I don't know. I'm getting scared. I'm scared already, Guardians. Let's see. Do I have this set up for how it needs to be set up? Threat is strand. Let's see. First time you break a shield using their super, you create an orb of power. Rapid final blows while surrounded grant you armor charge. Rapid final blows against weakened combatants grant you devour. Dealing damage with a grenade launcher temporarily increases the reload speed. I can refund that one. Okay, so now I need to do this. Rapid arc weapon. Finishers emit a damaging wave. While Frost Armor is active, taking critical damage from combatants causes you to emit a freezing burst. Emergency reinforcement consumes all but one. What does this do? What does this do, Dark Jesta? I don't even know what this does. Solar, the other part of it is solar. So I need to get something on here solar wise, right? Okay. 2 strands and a solar. Did I read that right? Did that say strand? Threat is strand. This is going to be a lot of really rough. The characters that have assembled inside this lost sector, they're rough. They're very rough. Overload and unstoppable. So I've got this grenade. I take a grenade for ya, and I've got 2 of those. Slide and burn. I feel like I just want to get a lot of slide and burn. A lot. Jason, I'm concerned about this. Am I going to do it? Can I make it? Will I survive? I don't know. This is one that has really given me the most problem. Now, right up front, I want to say that I don't mind restarting. I want to do this deathless. And I don't mind if I have to restart it over and over. Arc and Void. Man, it's Arc and Void. Arc and Void. Am I still really revved up here? Yes. So it is Arc and Void. Master version. Arc damage, Void damage. Overcharged rocket launcher. Overload and unstoppable. Strand damage is increased 25%. Man, oh man, I'm concerned about it now. Jason, I know, thank you. I gotta believe. I gotta believe. I'm wondering if I should leave this on or just try to live through all that strand in the boss room. Because they're going to try to freeze me and elevate me and be rotten to me. Now, I'm wondering if I shouldn't go with Hullabaloo and get that arc damage. But I swear I think Dimensional Hypotrochoid, Choid, Hypotrochoid. Who knows? Who knows? Send me a note. Send me a note on how to pronounce that. I don't know which would be the best. 25% arc. Okay, I might have to start it over. We're gonna see. Void siphon. I don't need a void siphon. Not really. Well, I'm using void here. Super on grenade kills. Bonus melee. Gain bonus super energy on melee kills. Super energy on grenade kills. I think that could be, that I'm going to do more grenading. I'm going to do more grenading. So now, Void Loader, Firepower, Strand Resistance, Void Weapon Surge. I could put on here, instead of Void Weapon Surge, I could put on Stasis Weapon Surge. But what's going to be the most problem? Overload. So I'm going to leave it. Well, no, both of these would work on the overload. Both of them work on overload. So I could put this on, Guardians. I could put this on. Now, I think I'm still happy with this. Spirit of Armitarium. What else do I have that works with Armitarium? Put recuperation and better already on for survivability. Recuperation and better already. Where's that at, Jason? Where's that at? Recuperation and better already. The mod on the boots. Recuperation. Oh, and better already is this one. Okay, that's recuperation. Better already. Your health begins. Okay, better already. Let's do that. And should I put on a... your health begins to regenerate immediately after picking up an orb. Havoc, hello, hello. And also use the Brawler Tonic to make it better. Okay, the Brawler Tonic. Brawler Tonic. Protecting Frost, Crystallization, Renewing Finishers. Finishers grant you a small amount of health. Weakening Void. Tonic, which grants the following effects while devours active special ammo. Void weapons deal bonus damage. So I need to use Brawler. Refined Tonic of Amplified Arc. Brawler? Do I even have Brawler? Do I not have Brawler? Dark Green. Diluted Tonic of Protecting Frost. Diluted Tonic of Stasis Crystallization. Diluted Tonic of Renewing Finishers. Weakening Void. And I've only got 5 of them. I've only got 5 of them. They only last for 24 minutes. All right, let's just do a warm-up and see what happens. This is Master the Broken Deep. The Broken Deep. Dark Jesta, I'm going to have to make more of those. I will have to make more of those. All right, now Guardians, Judgment-Free Zone. Judgment-Free Zone. We're going in just to, refresh my memory. I want to refresh my memory. And this is indeed, the really rotten one with that little center space area where they just, go on you nonstop. Have I missed all of those? He got me. Solar. All right, Solar. I'm going to put one Solar on. We're going back in. Oh, ultimately, Guardians. I love playing this game, so I don't, I don't let it get to me too, not too deep. Sometimes they can cut deep, wide, and frequently. But right now, it's practice runs, and I have been through on this a lot, okay? But it's been months, and I'm practicing to see, can I do better? Be better, do better. Yeah, be better. All right. I didn't think I missed those guys, though, on all of those. Really. I didn't think I missed them. Now, what happened to that nasty little one? Sometimes he like pops out from behind. I felt like I got him dead on. Why is everything a miss? Now, I know there's going to be an unstoppable in here somewhere, right? Woo! I'm running! I'm running! Now, I know I have to break out of those little things. Now that should have got him. Did I get it all? I think I got it all. This won't be with me for me to get all the way up through here, though. Whoa, he hurt. Oh, he got me. Ugh. I feel like I need something really fast here, though. Like, I can't have all these grenade launchers. Nikki, hello. All those grenade launchers, it's not the best. Pulse rifle. You know, I feel like I need a pulse rifle. Outbreak perfected. Would Outbreak perfected do me justice? Would it? I love this. I do. I love it a lot. So I could go down here and go pulse rifle. Like Elsie's. I could go Elsie's. This pulse rifle would give me... But is Void... Now, wait a minute. Was Void the way I want to go on that? Because it was Arc and what? Arc and Void. So Elsie's would do me good. It would do me good. Grenade launchers get a 25% bonus. Now, I have altered everything. Nikki Satz, Z Tizzle, Dwight. Welcome. Yeah, that changes things. Voids, I can still use it though, right? Void loader. Because ultimately, it's these nasty guys. I don't know. Should I give that another try? Should I? I'm wondering. I am wondering. Dwight, you've got some new fashion on. Let me look. Let me look. Hello, Dwight. Can you hear me? Dwight looks really good. Really good. Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know. I know what I really need to be doing is getting double rewards. Double rewards. Double rewards. And then I need to focus this. Nikki, the games have been good. The whole Grandmaster double rewards just makes it so beneficial. So beneficial. I'm just wondering, what I do is I end up looking at my chat. I end up looking at the chat, Nikki, and then I don't get to see anything. Let's run a few of the Grandmasters. Let's run a few for fun. If you guys are up for it. Now, you might have something, you might be doing cookies. Jason, the event challenges are bugged. So, okay. What is it that's bugged? What part of it is bugged? Can anyone hear me? Nikki might not be able to do. Nikki might be delivering cookies. Oh, it won't progress. I felt like something was rotten, Jason, because I just wasn't getting enough cookie materials today. There just really wasn't enough cookie materials dropping. I mean, look, one taken butter, one.
Yeah, something's a little bit off with it. That's all I know.
And Dwight, hello, hello. Dwight, today I went through, Vex lost sectors and just, took down a lot of them and got one. I got one to drop. And I made that one for Neo Muna.
Mm. Yeah, I
Kako
think the
Man,
green ones are
hello,
dropping
hello.
fine, but even the blues just don't have like any kind of drop rate right now.
Where's Zato at? Nikki, I think, is up to something. Zato, where are you? It might be too late. No, here's Nikki. Welcome, Nikki. I thought you might be delivering cookies. Let's go into the Grandmaster and just have some good times. Good times. We have some good times. It is Void Surge, Arc Surge,
Void arc,
Overload, and Unstoppable. Void is the threat. Void.
overload unstoppable, throw on void.
What's No, I was just running solos for a little bit.
Greetings.
And how are you doing in there, Nikki? How are you doing?
I got a couple. I got a PB. I got a 921 solo run, so that was pretty cool.
These are gonna be quick for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, Soupy, don't. If I put the Dawning Ship on, I get more materials. Is that what it is?
Yes, if I remember right.
There's the sleigh work that gives you, a few glimmers here and there.
Yeah.
And you can put it up against a wall and just gas it, and it will, shoot glimmer out the back.
Right.
But I forgot about the ship, Soupy. Thank you for reminding me about it. I'd have to
Yeah, I'm
go
not
in and try to
sure that
remember
one.
what the ship is.
Oh, I still have. Oh, S- oh yeah, I still have Starfarer in my inventory. Starfarer 7M. That's one from last year.
Oh, I had things to check off. Season
Affirmative.
12.
The Scorn have overrun the worm breeding grounds once again. Are you nearby?
We are. I'm gonna go on ahead and
Handling
just
it
grab
now.
that guy. Could technically just skip him, but it doesn't really matter either way.
Guardians, I still stand firmly behind my my very technical plan of load the helm up with explosives and fly it straight into Savathun's throne world. That, we're not going to have to worry about them for long. I don't know what kind of explosives that we're going to need on that ship, but I feel like we can do it. We can do it. Get out of here.
That guy just needs to sit down.
Find a seat and sit in it, sir. We're going to send him back to the Scorn homeworld. Although they don't have a homeworld. They're trying to destroy this homeworld. All that they want to do is to take me down. They're out to get me. Oh my gosh, that Scorn grenade. They got me. They got me. Now, luckily, Guardians, earlier today, in case you missed it, on the other side of the world, I think I completed 2 of these deathless. So the weight is off my shoulders. It's just a good time now. But I was surprised they got me. I totally changed my setup. Dawning Spirit from obtaining ingredients. And it is season 12 or 14. Soupy, thank you.
Then one day this week, Ransom, we gotta do the duo of this.
I am totally for it. I am totally for it. I like that we're getting all these rewards because I needed to replenish a little bit.
Me too.
Couple of mines.
Ugh.
I'm not gonna start the plates. I'm doing a skip, but you guys will go through that room. I'll kill the unstops.
Sounds good to me. Oh yeah, I saw some footage of that.
Guys, when y'all were talking about the burn happening inside of PvP for Iron Banner, people have videos of that up.
I think the
it was tragic.
Deactivated the portal for us.
Oh.
We seem to be stuck down here.
Okay.
I think it's everybody or nobody kind of thing.
Got it. That I did not know. Oh.
What happens if we...
It's
Wait,
your
where'd
time
you
to
go?
shine. It is your time to shine, Nikki. Pull us on through. It does
Sorry
at
about
some
that.
point. I think
He
it
already-
pulls us through.
He's already a solo legend, so... I'm gonna grab a drink.
Old Man Rogue, I have hardly got anything to drop. I mean, I had to kill so many Vex to get one, just to get one to take the one I needed for Nimbus.
Okay, so I'm not nuts in thinking that too. Like, I was wondering. It was taking me forever to get anything.
Yeah, it was the same for me, Nikki. I mean, I killed probably 150 Vex and got one thing to drop. Jason says some of the Bake Cookies event challenges will not progress. I feel like there's a lot of stuff messed up. Like the cookie drop rate needs to be fine-tuned. I've never gone that long. Now, look, I've been baking cookies inside of Destiny 2 for 250 years. And it never takes that long to get cookie ingredients. Something's amiss. This stuff is progressing just since I was here last. Week 8. Defeat Scorn. Okay. Now, does that help me get to my millions and millions and millions? No, I'm at 2.4 million. I need 5.5 to progress. XD. XSD. XSD. Welcome to the chat. How are you, buddy? Hello, hello. Oh, now come on. For sure, really. Thank you. Old Man Rogue said, I did a lot of it in Tomb and Onslaught today. I guess I could do Onslaught and try to see how many I could get. But it definitely just isn't the same drop rate. I wonder if there's been, some type of information where they were changing that.
Yeah, it's odd.
And we got Nimbus. I wanted Riven back. Guardians. This is raspberry and lemonade. Tastes like medicine. Chapstick. I was walking out in the park today. All right, we're joining allies. Raspberry and lemonade tastes like medicine.
And we're right back in here.
Here we are again on our own. Oh, he jumped. He jumped rather than face me.
I tried to finish, but I got screwed instead.
I'm coming.
Go for those creeps.
Hubcap Annie, she's a little bit too aggressive slinging those things. Oh, I almost stepped off the back. Almost.
Ooh, same here. That guy's my favorite, the one that just randomly jumps at you and knocks you off the map.
Wow, look how far he got away, Guardians. Oh!
It's actually a really good spot for this guy. Nice.
Hi, Cora. The worm.
Yay!
For now, anyway.
Skintidiation.
Ida's gonna be so happy.
As always, Guardian.
Cornflakes. X says supposedly at some point within the year, an within the year an Onslaught 2.0 is happening. I hope so, X, because we need like a 30 run, a 35 something. Just something a little bit less than the 50 run.
All right, let's do it again, but I will not skip that one
Yeah,
side.
we were in
Nikki
jail there
with
for a minute.
189, 56 orbs created. Be the river. Be
To
the
be
river.
to be fair, I also basically screwed you guys over by skipping something and locking you in that room.
Look, I'm okay with it.
I had a great time.
We made it to the end. That's what counts.
It's an interesting like Sherpa strategy for flawless.
Ugh.
Just keep your carries in a room so they don't die.
That Dwight, I like where your thinking took you on that. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, you need rest, R&R, rest and recreation, hang out, have a beverage, get a snack. Let me look at this, Guardians, because I wanted to change back to this. I feel like
Yeah,
Ergo
let's go
Sum
on
would be
stuff.
really good in here. I did finish the catalyst for Ergo Sum, so I was real happy about that. I was happy about it.
A medium gift of bright dust. All right.
Oh, X says you meant to say Pantheon. So we're gonna get a new Pantheon?
Oh, just maybe with a new set of raid bosses, maybe.
I would be a-okay with that. I would be a-okay with it.
I saw that they might do dungeon bosses. Which
Dungeon
might be-
Pantheon would be cool.
Yeah, that would be really neat.
That's one that I actually have some kind of experience with. I'm not much of a raider anymore.
Kako Man, what country are you in? Are you in Australia? Hello to all my friends down in Australia. Why is there no sound on this? Okay, finally, I got a little something. All the friends down in Australia, especially the friends who are playing Sea of Thieves, I really enjoyed watching you guys. Cryptic, I felt like your battles last night in Sea of Thieves were spectacular. Sea of Thieves. It was really good. And Guardians, I did try to download Marvel's new game, the Marvel Overwatch game, today on my computer. And for some reason, I have not been able to download anything since I put Warframe and Destiny on this system. I don't know what the deal is. It's a 4070 Ti graphics card, but it's just not allowing me to put the games on it that I want to put on right now. Now, luckily, it's still under warranty, but I don't want to have to go way out into the nether regions to find a micro center.
Huh. I got one not like 10 minutes away from me. It's the best.
Nice.
Mine is, it takes me like 45 minutes to get there.
Gotcha. Don't let anybody kill me. I gotta put a tonic on. Tonic. We're so back.
Kako Man, you miss it. You miss it. Did they close down in your area? But I watched Gamer Ranks, and I like Gamer Ranks, and I think it was like Shadowhawk or somebody on there. I like him. I'm a fan. And he was saying that, yeah, it's really good. And also Path of Exile 2 is supposed to be absolutely phenomenal. Now, it did look like that, the bird's eye view, but they said it's not turn-based. And that's why Baldur's Gate left me cold, was that turn-based I don't want to take turns. I want to like fire my weapons right now. Right now. So I don't know. Baldur's Gate. I wanted to really love Baldur's Gate. But it was turn-based. You know, X, I looked at it too and thought this has to be. It looks like Diablo 4. And I played a lot of Diablo 4 and, you know, loved it when it first came out.
Literally why those top-down games, for whatever reason, that perspective I just never have liked. I think the game looks really good, though.
Diablo 4 was graphically, you know, really well done, but I don't know. I just didn't want to start over. I wanted to build on what I already had, but I think they've corrected all of that, Guardians. X says the first Path of Exile has a skill tree with over 250 nodes.
Ready to get the other one, Dwight?
Yep.
Sweet.
And I didn't play the first Path of Exiles. You know, I must have been doing something. I don't know.
You guys might have the 2 Tarnished Chiefs, by the way.
We're ready. We're ready. Whoa, he followed me, Guardians. Sneaky little critter. They were going to give him extra Tetramin. If he got me. He missed me. I know you missed me. Mango Luck. Mango Luck, hello, hello, how are you? Now, Mango, being in Germany, it has to be like really late for you, or is it really early? I don't remember because it's been a couple of years since I was in Germany. The last time I was there, Mango, I came over for Christmas World. And I had a blast for Christmas World. I absolutely had a blast. $3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. So you're up late, not up early. Because I have been known to get up really super early like that. And game. Running on empty. Ooh. Mango, have you been working on art today? Are you working on art? Is somebody going to be thrilled with what you're going to give them? Where's the baby Screebs? Why did they delete baby Screebs? It makes me think, Guardians. All right, this is my thought about it. I think the baby Screebs might have been a mistake. I think somebody sized them wrong when they were inputting the data, and it came out as a mistake. Oh,
Trash.
they robbed me.
I've learned my lesson not to sort across there.
Now, finally, Guardians, my sound came back on. That something is up with Destiny because I got too many, and I got booted from this today.
Sub 9. Let's go.
Huge.
Oh, I remember those, Kako Man. I remember the little screams that you couldn't really see. And maybe, were those also, was the invisible planned, or was that like a glitch in the Matrix? We all saw the black cat kind of thing. Maybe. But I was really looking for, and I thought I saw a baby scream recently, but I don't remember for sure.
Is there a modifier in like Tomb of Elders or something like that?
There could be. There could be.
I don't know. I haven't done it enough.
Arc sources deal more damage to blind targets. Vol, how are you? How is the cooking channel? What are you up to? I'm for running another one. These are just too much fun.
I'm done.
100%.
Knock
All right,
that
I
out.
want to get
I do
rid
need
of
to
this.
I would say I
didn't
need to
use this
reset my
enough.
rank if that's possible. If we could head over the tower.
Absolutely. Rank is important. Some of
I've
your
already got a pretty
friends
good
might
one
be
of these.
rank, but in this case, rank is important. Oh, Vol, you're baking a Biscoff cake? I'm for it. I'm for it. Biscoff cookies, Lotus cookies, Guardians, many years ago. Many years ago. I was on a flight, and I don't know where I was going. Maybe California, somewhere. And the flight attendant approached, pushing a buggy. And she said, "What beverage would you like?" And in those days, Coca-Cola. It was Coca-Cola because the sweet tea was non-existent, so default was Coca-Cola. Or, Sprite. I like Sprite. And she said, "Would you like a cookie?" And I said, "I would love a cookie."
Checking.
And this package came to me, Guardians, and it said Biscoff Lotus cookie on it. Now it was like two little small wafers. I mean, I wouldn't really call it a cookie because traditionally, when I think of a cookie, I do think big and round. But she handed me the little package. I promptly opened it up. I had missed lunch that day, and I opened it up and I consumed them. Now, I don't know if it was because I was starving or they were that good, but that Lotus cookie, magic. It was magic. That's what I'm trying to say. It was absolutely magic.
Confirmed.
And she came around later. The flight was long. And she gave me another one, and I just thought, I'm hooked. I am hooked on these. I can't believe how good they are. And now, for a long time, I couldn't find them in my area.
Check.
They were nowhere to be found. And I actually had to order them and have them shipped in. But now I can, walk to the grocery store and I get Lotus cookies. They carry them at my local grocer. And I have got to say, they're delicious. If you've never had a Lotus cookie, get a Lotus cookie. I think they're from I think maybe they're from Switzerland or Sweden. You know, they started somewhere else and then they eventually spread out and they're slowly conquering the world. I'm a fan. If you've never tried them,
Ready?
now I'm not being sponsored by Biscoff at all, but you know, give them a try, give them a go. And then just recently, I was in the grocer and they had Guardians. They had Biscoff spread, like a creamy spread in a jar. And I said, yes, ma'am, I will take 2 of those. And they're actually sitting down. Oh, Claim? She actually gave me something? Eva, I'm going to make you some coffee in a sock. I'm going to use a coffee sock. All right, Guardians, whenever y'all are ready, we'll go back in this.
I'm ready. Whatever.
All right.
Ready to go.
So, yeah, I just think that was one of the best. Now, there's no center filling, although now they've branched out. They have a creamy filling inside of a Lotus cracker, Lotus cookie. And I don't like those as well as just the original plain, you know, the plain deal. Oh, Kako Man says, I think there was an issue with the event card earlier where you could get it for free, and that's why it wasn't giving anything for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know.
It was bugged right when it dropped.
Yeah, I was lucky. Somebody was in the tower, and they said go claim the event card. So I got lucky and was able to open it up without having to pay for it.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, no, because I opened the box. You open as long as you open the box, it
I'll
kept.
bet the score in our congregating
Gotcha, because I
will
heard that they
overwhelm
were
again.
taking it away from people.
That was only
Then
if
you'd
they
have
didn't
to
like, claim it for whatever reason.
Heading in now.
Nice.
Well,
really
I
want
too
that,
opened up a box. I don't
AOT.
know what it was. I don't remember what was in it, but I did open the box that came in the, to me. But it seemed like it wasn't initially. I felt like it was something was, amiss. But people kept saying, do this, do that, and then just trying to get. The first thing I went after was that, the Vex butter. And it was a problem to get it. Cue the music. You dropped a bomb on me. Who sang it? When was it released? Guardians, now I am looking for a DJ because at some point in this game, we're going to live stream and we're going to have a live DJ that can rock it good.
Oh, the Dark Frosting has a like a dev logo on it. Like an
There's a
error.
couple of them that do.
Dude, this event is already so broken. How'd they even manage that?
Are there none on this side today? Not a one. How bizarre. How bizarre. I didn't get a single, grouping. I normally get some type of grouping over there. The Big Marvinsky, how are you, buddy? It is good to see you. That guy just disappeared. He saw my area
he
denial
has perished.
and he faded out. Big Marvinsky, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am definitely gonna try to deliver a lot of cookies. I didn't check to see if Riven was back, but they didn't mention that Riven was back. And that's sad, but I know people didn't want to have to put that wish in on the wishing wall.
I forgot about that.
If they would give us just, like a one button push at the wishing wall, like cookie delivery, that would have been good. That would have been real good. Nikki, I think you've been practicing.
A little bit. A little bit. I'm trying to get a. Would like to get a sub 9 on this solo.
That would be wild.
And how is it thus far? What have you achieved so far?
9. I got a 921 today. Mixed up a little, you know, a couple different strats that I've seen. So I think it's definitely doable. I just need to have a little bit better entrances than what I've had, and then this part can be.
Hi.
Nice
Havoc, how are you? Havoc,
Yeah.
I will say thank you so much for sending me that demo on the new Shield Maiden and Havoc.
Oh yeah, what'd you think? I sent it to Shield Maiden, and she really liked it. I was fixing to cry. I was like, oh wow, thank you so much.
I loved it.
think
I
that, I was
especially
worried.
liked that little bit in there where you were like, you know, Shield and Havoc. I thought that was
Uh-huh.
great.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I just need to
Sounds phenomenal.
level it out a little bit, and then we'll be good.
But thank you for sending that little demo. I thoroughly
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the I heard it about 6,000 times. I'll probably hear it another 6,000 more before I get tired of it. I don't know. But it's hard to tell after a while for me to, you know. Anyway. What are y'all doing?
Running Grandmasters. Nikki was just telling us that he's trying
Oh,
to
I'm sorry, I
get
didn't mean to interrupt.
a sub
you're
9, right, Nikki?
Yep. Trying to get the sub 9 solo time.
Ooh. What is it?
It's
Oh,
the
I
one
guess
on the
sub 9
Throne
replaced.
World. It's the big. It's one of
Oh, yeah.
one of Frickle's or Fickrell's
Oh, yeah.
generals.
No thanks.
It's
Cool,
not.
I hope
It's
that works
not
out.
horrible this time.
Oh,
I
that's
love this
good.
one,
Yeah, I've always liked this one.
especially on Titan.
It goes back to the. You know, I remember a time. Now, Guardians. I don't. You know, I know weapons are different. The playground is different. The battlefields are the same, but they've changed. They fine-tuned everything. But when this came about, you know, with the Throne World, this was a challenge. And now I'm looking back at it and thinking, was it just challenging for me? Or was this really a challenge for everyone that was coming through? I believe that even the top streamers were like
This one
doing
was-
guides on how to survive in here.
Yeah, this one was tough because I mean you'd get one shot by everything. I mean, like it's Titan makes it easy now, but I mean the modifier definitely helps.
I mean, it seems like I remember just being burned up and falling over dead.
Being what? Burnt up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had to close it. Marvel had an update, and it was, I don't know. Or the internet here at the studio is,
Something's wrong.
Trash.
Something is wrong. It doesn't, you know, when I run the test on it, it doesn't show up, but there's something amiss.
there you go. We'll have to look at it, maybe tomorrow after stream.
Because normally I can run, you know, a couple of live streamers on these other monitors over here, and I've not been doing that because I'm afraid it's gonna go wackadoodle.
Yeah, it's been rough. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. It's been rough today. When did all that start? Yesterday or last night or something?
No, they sent a message like 2 days ago and said, you know, they were having trouble in the area. And then they sent a message.
Then we can't do anything about it.
I don't think so. Maybe
Oh,
not.
damn, okay, well.
But then they said it had been resolved and everything was a-okay. That is like Guardians. Look at the right-hand side of the screen. That piece of dark ether cane, that's worth $1 million. There will be an auction after the show.
That would be fun to have an auction. Oh, I guess it is the dawning. Happy dawning.
Happy
Cora,
dawning.
the worm
Cookies
breeding
for
grounds
everyone. You get a cookie, and you get a
They'll be
cookie.
back, I'm sure. But your efforts continue to hold them
Cookies.
off. Good work as always.
But
Guardian.
yeah, I didn't check Guardians. Has anybody looked to see if Riven is gonna get? Is Riven back on the cookie delivery, or is she gone permanent?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna step away for a little bit. If you're still going for a little bit longer, I might join on back if need be.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Practice on
Alright.
that sub 9
Yeah.
run, because we want to be able to cheer you for you and congratulate you on the run.
Thank you.
Good
Oh,
games,
yeah,
good games.
GG's. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.
All right, thank you, Nikki.
Hi. Bye-bye.
All right, Dwight, let's go to Orbit.
Let's do it.
Now, what was our fastest
it's-
run on that? I didn't look. I did
That
not
last
look.
one was like 8:30, 8:40 something. That might have been our fastest. Was that last one?
I just was trying to run to get to the next room. I did get, blocked both times. Caco Man said there was an 8 something. Thank you, Caco Man. It was
Yeah,
a lot
Nikki
of
is just
fun.
incredible.
Now, Zato
okay.
is not playing tonight. Who else wants to go through here for the fun of it? Just for the fun of it. I see GP Red. Andrea is on. Andrea. Oh, and Gambit. Yeah, I think you get a nasty gram if you leave Gambit.
Yeah.
No recipe for Riven this year, so Riven's been off the good girl list for a while. She's fallen out of grace. But
That's crazy.
She had the thin little sliver that we got into the Traveler with. Rose, that flower, I think I have that in the
Oh, it's
backyard.
so pretty.
I can't remember what is the name of that flower.
A hibiscus? I don't know,
What
it looks
comes
like
to
a hibiscus.
mind is not what that flower is, but I have jokingly called that flower something else for so long that every time I look at it, I think that name, and that's not it. I can't say it out loud. All right, let's see. ATP, I'm sure, is up to something. Nightfalls. Dude with Goof Central. GP Red, what are you doing? Let's give GP Red an invite. Lord Commander Kid, MJ Dash. It would be a super fast run.
Good.
The Lark. Hello, Lark. What's Lark doing? Vanguard Ops.
Hey,
Sure,
Laurel.
I'm sure Lark would be down to join.
Let's
yeah.
send Ark an invite. Zen, hello. Subreddit. I don't know, Guardians. I've been contemplating not staying with X. I need to just probably go in there and
Oh, yeah. I thought about closing
close
mine,
it
too.
down. I'd have to go through my journals and try to find a password. But I feel like I need to close that thing down and, transfer over to something fresh and new. I get stuff like the only thing I've ever tweeted about, on X, formerly known as Twitter, the only thing ever that I have tweeted about is Destiny and gaming. Maybe every once in a while something about another game that I would briefly play. But, it's just crazy to think, oh, Gambit, that's right, Gambit. What's Holden doing? Socializing. Holden, hello. But, I've often thought, Lord Commander Kid's in orbit. Let's give Lark a minute. I don't want to send another invite out and then have, several people pop in. But it's like, why do I get all of these commercials for stuff that I have no interest in? And then sometimes people pop up that I don't follow, that I, have never had contact or communication with, and they pop up like they are friends of mine. and they're not friends of mine because they discuss things that I don't ever talk about on X. So I was thinking it's just time maybe to make a change. But
I hear Blue Sky is doing well.
and then what is Lemon 8? Lemon 8? What do we know about that? I've heard
That's
that
not
people
more
are
like a
jumping
TikTok.
from TikTok and going to Lemon 8 because
Ooh, can we even
TikTok
say
may
that?
be totally deleted in a very
Yeah.
short time.
Yeah, I guess it
I
won't
think
really matter.
I think Lemonade is like a TikTok replacer more than like an X replacer. Also, Lurk said that
Yeah.
she's in queue for like a checkpoint bot, so
Oh, okay.
she can
So
join in a bit, but
Lark
not,
is a
not right now.
no.
Well, maybe in a minute or two.
Oh, in a minute or two, Lark might be available.
Well, she said that. Well, I don't know. I'm just inferring.
She said in a bit, but a bit could be like 10 minutes.
Right. It could be a while because the bot might have to loop through several other stops.
Right.
Let's go in and
That's-
just run one of these while we're all chatting. It's always good to just maybe hit another planet. Let's go into Vanguard Ops. But, it is just... I hate leaving something when you have people. I have people that have, hung out and chatted with me for a while. Does that mean that I think I'm filled up with Savala? I need to
Oh,
look.
she's joining the bot right now, so she's just getting the checkpoint.
All right. So we'll pull out of this because it's, I'm glad they took out the ones that I don't like. One of these strikes was on Nessus. And you zoned in and you turned to the right on your Sparrow and you dropped down the big hole and it just everything was shielded and just took forever and I didn't like it.
That's the one that we ran a few times, I think. Was that Insight Terminus?
No, I like that one with the Cabal and the giant guy down below.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the one that was
I don't
on?
remember any other Nessus ones.
Yeah, there's one on Nessus. Let me see if I can find it.
How long can you? Oh no, I'm not. Hello. Am I
Hello?
muted?
No.
Okay. How long are you streaming for? I had just totally forgot what I wanted to do, and then.
Oh, well, I'm going to be here for a while, Havoc. We're just hanging out tonight. This is a casual Tuesday night. It was... how do I describe it? I think we got it initially with Kydal because you went down and do you remember where we found
it was
the
her
commander
champion, right?
of the Exodus Black Ship? We went to find the commander way down below.
Yeah.
And you would drop down where the public event is at in the hollows. You would go through the hollows and then you would go down into, I guess it's the Well of Stars.
I just ran that strike.
And that was a strike for a little while. It's not planet selectable. It's not on the planet.
Yeah, I think that's because it's a battleground.
Yeah, it was a battleground. And
I
everything
dislike
was
mass
the Vex.
majority of
The Vex were shielded, and you had to throw like an orb. And then you went up a big Scion was your final boss. It was really just tragic. It was tragic. All right, we're waiting, Guardians. We are waiting on Lark, friend to the channel, and extraordinary student, Lark. And I like Lark, the name, I like it, and I like Lark as an individual. She's always been fantastic coming in on the channel, and just really, really a great person.
Yeah, she's got her own LFG Discord server. She carries a lot of people through raids.
Oh wow, does she really?
Yeah,
What?
she's
I'm
got-
just
she's
now
got some
finding
very-
that.
She's got some very impressive numbers as far as.
Oh, no, I
yeah,
knew she did that.
We look at her numbers.
Yeah,
for sure.
we have talked about how many raid completions
whoa.
that she has, and
Yeah.
it is a massive amount. Massive.
Hey, Ransom.
Hey, Lark.
Lark, we're just talking
Sweet.
about your impressive, massive amount of raid completions.
Oh,
I didn't know you were a Sherpa through all of these, though. I thought you were just out there, meeting up with some strangers and having big times.
I mean,
But you're taking charge
no.
of the group and telling them where, how to win.
yeah, sometimes I gotta do that when people don't know what to do.
All right. Well, we need to book a commitment on the new one, and I've been through it. I have a 100% completion rate. I've been through it 3 times, but I want to go through it at a very casual pace and just listen to what the mechanics are and all that kind of thing. So sometime when Lark, this is Grandmaster Nightfall. I know you've probably already completed this and gilded your title. It's a Void Surge. You get a 25% bonus on Void, and the bonus applies to Arc. They will be trying to burn you up with Void Threat, a 25% increase to Void Threat. The champions will be Overload and Unstoppable, Circles and Squares. Jason.
Yeah, I've run some.
Yeah, Jason, I think you and I have talked about it. We just have to get a full team together. We got to get a full team. Lark, just let me know when you're ready and I'll hit the launch.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Yep, I'm ready.
So I do want to go through it and try to understand that white room and be better.
Ready.
Because it really, I think it poisoned a little bit of my feeling for raids overall. It did, because we were doing between like 5 and 7 a week, and we've just not been doing any raids because everybody kind of got the weapons that they wanted. Now, having said that, I need to go through Garden of Salvation and get some red boxes because I'm missing a few of those. But we did a lot there for a long time, and then everybody kind of got what they wanted, and then that one came out, and it seemed so complex.
Hey there, friend. Looks like those
I did. Oh, Dwight's dropping Glimmer. I even watched a lot of videos about how to complete it, and it just, I feel like sometimes content creators, they work to get something out really fast, and I didn't really, a lot of them I just really didn't get out of them what I needed. Now, that's not saying the content is bad or anything like that. It's just that I needed a little bit more of a hands-on, stick your finger in it, get it wet kind of situation. And that's kind of what I need instead of just watching it on video.
How did that not tag?
And maybe when you're not streaming, I could explain it. I think I have an idea of what you need.
Oh, absolutely, Lark. I mean, I don't need to be streaming for it. Jason says, I don't feel like the videos really work for me. Sometimes...
Yeah, it's kind of hard. You just have to do it to, understand it.
Yes, sometimes they're okay for certain objectives. But when it comes to one of the, a big raid, I feel like you gotta have to just really get in there and swim. It's like telling someone how to swim and then actually swimming. It's really different.
Yep.
It's different.
The same with Sparrow stuff too. It is so hard to coach someone through stuff like that unless you're with them the whole time, and it's just all muscle memory and practice and the little things that kind of fit together in your head once you've done it correctly once or twice. But yeah, I mean, the way to achieve anything is through practice.
Practice.
Yeah, repetition.
That's like that last Lost Sector at 2040. Guardians, I will get it. I mean, I will get it, or I will, I will have these systems ripped to shreds by the time I'm done trying to get it. I'm gonna get up early in the morning and go in and just practice on it. Because I've been so close on that one before, and then I don't remember what got me. I call them nutcrackers, but they're like a relative to a Grim.
I said Ransom learns by yelling. I have to yell at you.
I'm running on.
Oh yeah,
running on.
please. There's some balance trickery that gets you out of bounds very, very easily in a lot of places.
That sounds fun.
And that's like, because you know about like Dropbox and all that, right?
I do not. Lark,
That's
do
like-
you take
like
the
a
sparrows out of
speedrunner tech
bounds
kind
and
of?
fly and do all that kind of thing?
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, there's.
My headset died
the-
as you were talking, Lamau.
Oh, no worries. But yeah, the Dropbox was pretty. It's been like kind of the standard for a long time, and it's quite annoying.
Yeah, I
and
was gonna say I
inconsistent.
do know how to. I do know how to do that. I didn't know
Oh,
if
yeah.
they patched that or not.
No, it's just still just not super fun. But then Balance Box is just way easier, way better. But you need to be on higher frames to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually averaging like around 120-ish.
That's perfect, yeah.
But once,
Hey, I don't know if you
once
know,
I
but I
feel
can get a
like
new
I
computer.
learned that, guys, once I'm more comfortable with the mechanics, that will go away. That will go away. Because I did just recently, start doing a few of them again, and I've been having good times. But
I
man,
gotta go
oh
back to
man,
raiding
it
in a while.
it was watching the live stream too. I think was like rough to swallow all of that because
Ransom, I need to record your voice. Is that okay?
yeah. Am I gonna get a new tune?
Aw,
Maybe.
Grenade
I don't
launcher.
know. We'll see. But I'll have the, I'll have a bot record it and do it. I just wanted to make sure that was alright.
You can record me anytime.
It would be like the podcast, our podcast bot. Okay. I don't actually know how to work it. Val was the only one I showed how to work it, and I forgot how it worked.
Woo!
Oh, I may or may not have just
Oh,
ran through that portal backwards for some reason.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you
sometimes
fall
it does some
off?
funny
Come
things.
back,
I got
Dwight.
him.
Come back.
Ran straight off.
Now
the cliff.
recording.
Got it. Awesome. Don't worry about it.
I was fixing to say, did you? I didn't even know I was being recorded. It didn't say it was coming
No,
on. You
that's why I
warned
was
me,
saying
but
the
I thought it would
podcast
say
bot.
you are now being recorded.
Well, it said that.
Recording
But I
is in
just need yours.
progress.
I'll get rid of everyone else.
see, I did not sound my best because I have been.
No, don't worry about that. No, it's just it'll just pick up ransoms and.
Oh wait, yeah, I was teleporting. Oh yeah, Havoc. I did get a new computer with the Black Friday deals.
Ooh,
It's too good to pass up.
Heck yeah.
that's good. I need to get ransom a new one. His won't play anything besides Destiny and I guess Warframe.
Well,
But,
it's under
yeah,
warranty.
Warframe.
I mean, I talked about it earlier. It is under
Oh, yeah,
warranty, and it's a 4070 Ti or 4080 Ti, something like that. And it won't load any of the games that I want it to load.
You checked like the drivers and all that. Windows updates.
Yeah, I just did that last night, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's what I thought it was originally. I was like, oh, you just need to update your driver. But the thing that keeps popping up is a virtual memory something or another. It runs out of virtual memory space or something. And I'm like, well,
And it just
And he's
can't
got, like, a
be because
terabyte,
I
so-
have got Warframe on it and I have got Destiny, and that's it.
Yeah, got a lot of space on that thing, so I don't think it's. But I don't know how virtual memory works, so it could be a. I don't know what it could be.
To be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's different from like hard drive memory or whatever. So if there's anyone in
Because
chat,
there's
that's
memory
like-
on your GPU, and then there's like RAM, which is like the system memory, and then there's also just like storage, like where you like store all your shenanigans. I don't know how it all works, but I do know that they exist.
Okay. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That there was like different ones. So, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know where the virtual memory plays a part. I don't know if it's the game or if it's because I mean it runs on my computer, so and mine's a 30 something. So like
I
I don't know if it runs on mine. It's
overjumped.
gotta
I
run on random,
overjumped.
But it's,
Jason,
silly
did we
funny.
run a Crota at some point together? I don't remember. I hate it when I slip and fall. I'd rather be killed by, one of the rottens in here than just taking my own self out. I need shoes that fly.
That's why I have a love-hate relationship with Warlock. The jumps are easily the best, but only if you've got them mastered, because if you fall off any kind of ledge on a Warlock, you're just done
over.
for.
Oh my gosh, I just went through two-man Destiny with Jason, who's in chat right now, and I took the Warlock through because I had never taken my Warlock in there, and I thought I was going to have a Dramamine.
It's rough if you're not like used to like doing it.
And I didn't mind it
time the
really
space bars.
on my Titan, but that Warlock, woo, that floating, oh my gosh.
Not for the faint of heart.
But, I
don't have a
know
way to
people love their
I got
Warlocks.
it.
And you certainly, Dwight, know how to make yours sing.
I'm a proud Warlock man.
Yeah, my Warlock is my
At least I
main.
have been for the last like 2 years, but Prismatic has really got me loving on everybody.
Yeah, I've been enjoying fighting a lot with Prismatic.
Yeah. I started out like the first, good few months in Final Shape only on Hunter and anything PvE with that class item. So much fun.
I have always been a Titan, always. Havoc Wheel, way back when, initially, he played Warlock.
Slide.
And,
Oh, that's the worst.
self-res, Dwight. Did you self-res?
Oh yeah. Destiny 1 self-res had so many like fun interactions. I love it so much. I still hop on every now and again.
I don't have my PlayStation here. I don't think I could play at 30 frames again.
That part's definitely rough.
I wish they could make a port to PC. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I know. I've been for a while. I was keeping up with some people trying to like rebuild the servers essentially on an emulator.
Oh, that'd be cool.
There was progress being made, but I don't know what that's looking like these days.
How long ago is it?
Thank you, Jason.
Last
Thank
I was
you.
keeping up with it was probably almost a year ago.
I see.
So if they've been grinding away since then, like last I was looking at it, they were like barely able to like boot it up and even like get it into orbit. There was a little bit of gameplay, but like 2 FPS and screen tearing and everything breaking. But it was running.
Oh, that's exciting.
Very
I
strange.
guess.
Yeah. It's the weirdest, most cursed thing you'll ever see. But I hope they keep improving on it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. What?
And really, this whole crew, you could run past them, with the exception of, you know, the end guy.
I just want
over
some
here.
ammo.
Yeah, ammo's always
Honestly, I
nice.
want.
Ooh, ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie,
Yeah, I'm
ouchie.
getting hurted.
Screams, no! One too many screams.
Alright, we're fine. I'm here.
Ah.
Ooh, that's some heavy ammo. How'd you do it?
Guardian, pick your feet up. Pick your feet up.
I didn't reload. Softly.
Bonk.
Where is this man?
Yeah.
Ikora, the worm breeding ground.
Yay!
For now, anyway.
Another
They'll be
pair of
back, I'm
parasites.
sure. But your efforts continue to hold them off. Good work. as
Weekly
always.
challenge. Weekly.
Nice.
Lark, you look good. You look good. Dwight has been out in the wildflower field. That look, Dwight, the whole deal, the boots, everything, was absolutely for months my favorite look.
Mm-hmm. I like the
Dwight
bony.
with 187, Lark with 89. I had 97. What happened to my orb generation? What happened to the orb generation? I've changed something. And I know what it was. It was up here on my helmet. Let me get this back going. Rapid void, rapid kinetic. Let me put this on real quick, Guardians. Let's run again, guys. If y'all are up for it, let's run it again.
Sure.
I am down.
All right, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go back to Guardians, just really hitting this right here. I want to get these going for the team.
Can you say
Oh, I want a tonic.
your vowels for me, Ransom?
A-E-I-O-U. Sometimes, what are the other ones? School was a long time ago.
Sometimes why?
Sometimes, why?
Sometimes what?
Why?
Oh, is that
Sometimes
it?
who?
I thought there were like several
Sometimes
of
where?
them.
Oh yeah. Who? Oh, I don't know. There could
Where
be
and
several.
why? Maybe at one point, I think why is the only one now.
Jason, absolutely. When you're back
Oh,
on, you know, if
thanks,
you're on
Nicholas and
tomorrow,
Spurs, I'm not
we'll
sure.
hit it. We'll hit it. Messed around and got addicted.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, let's go back in. I think that this will be my friend. This will be my friend. You know, if it wasn't for the Screebs, I would use the Slammer Adept. but the Screebs will come at you with vengeance in their eyes. They were
Yeah,
trained.
I think he was killing it with the sword, but I'm not skilled enough for that.
All right, we're going in,
I'm sorry.
Guardians.
I'll be bowling.
Lark, did you finish up with your schooling this week, and then you're out until January?
I still have to finish a report, but and then I'm proctoring on Thursday.
And you're going to
and
be
then
an
I'll have
MD,
Wow,
not an
that's cool.
MD, but a PhD when? How many more months do you have till
Wow.
you get your PhD?
Oh, it'll be years. I just started.
Years? God, how many
Years?
Yeah,
Finch,
like 4 or
Very
5.
some dense
Very
darkness
nice.
Oh, wow.
regions nearby.
That's gonna
I'll bet the score in our
Very well
in
worth
that
it.
old worm breeding ground again.
Number go up.
Right, yeah, totally.
Taking care of it?
Real life level up right
Not
there.
at all.
That's cool.
Heading in now.
GG's. I have like literally no aspirations. I just want to like play around in music. That's like the only thing I want to do.
Well, that's what
So
you
that's pretty
do.
amazing. Yeah, that is what I do
living
now.
the dream.
Yeah, right, for real.
My aspirations are to do more Grandmasters solo. And,
It's a good one.
and this year, I had hoped to hit 4,000 on my YouTube channel, but it looks like it's out of reach. Out of reach.
Oh, I don't know.
What are you at right
I don't
now,
know.
Ransom?
I'm at 3,000.
3.89. It looks like I might.
895.
Okay.
So I need
Oh, it
105
could, you could
more.
see something.
Dang close.
So close.
We've been surprised before.
And I've had so many really good Guardians, you know, coming in and just assist. Thank you to Vendetta for all of those raids throughout the year. Thank you
Oh, yeah,
to
those
Special
were-
Hero
those
for
were
all
cool.
those raids. My channel's been raided a lot.
That's always nice.
Yeah. I didn't
And that's a
realize.
good feeling.
We need to raid more. Get ready. Who are we raiding tonight?
If I
everybody?
knew how to do it, I would, you know, I would always end by going to visit somebody because that's such great
Oh,
fun.
that's easy. You just type /raid and then whoever you're raiding, as long as you get their name right, I think you're good to go.
I've told some Sparrow folks about you. You're quite well known in my clan at least.
Yes, I've told my friends about you.
Which is
Thank
always
you,
surprising
Dwight.
to me because.
Thank you, Lark.
Oh, so funny.
Now, ultimately, I did. My original goal was just to, you know, hit 1,000, and I did hit that. So I revised.
cool.
I revised it.
No, I totally think 4,000 is within reach. I think, you know,
There's still some
Yeah.
time.
yeah. Yeah, because I think you're totally worth way more than just 4,000 Ransom. I think
Well,
you're selling
thank you,
yourself a
Havoc.
little short there.
Thank you.
We're
Havoc.
looking like maybe 100,000. That would, I think, totally. You're entertaining. We just need to get. I don't know what we need to do. I don't want to be like every other, you know, streamer and have like a bunch of crap on the screen. But I guess that's just.
Well,
the
now
way
that's not what every other streamer is. There's
I
a
don't
lot of
know.
great
I mean, I
streamers.
don't know.
We need to bring back the cooking videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooking live, that would be cool.
And thank you,
I
Lark,
think
for
that's
commenting
good, right?
on my, you know, my cooking one, the Traveler cookies. Lark, I love those
Those look
things.
good. I wanna
Don't
make
you
those.
hesitate to
Oh,
make
so
those
good.
because they are
They're always fun.
delicious.
If I have the energy to make something.
Just Lark, if you do attempt them, I mean, I was not kidding around about the flour has to be, you know, heated to 165 degrees.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're DED.
Otherwise, we've all seen what happens to bad flour. The Last of Us, Part 1, Part 2.
That's what happens.
It's true. Flour is filled with little
I've seen it.
microorganisms. It's not the eggs.
Oh,
It's
what
the
did I get
flour.
pushed by?
But there is
Interesting.
no raw eggs.
But you know, it's also good to live on the edge. If you want to eat raw cookie dough, that's, you know.
No,
that's
don't say that on
for
the
it.
stream. Somebody might see
Do
this
it.
later that's underage.
How else do you get? Yeah, don't do it. Don't, no, yeah. Anyone who's actually listening, don't do it. But I've eaten plenty and I've been fine. I love it. I think that cookie dough is so good.
Listen, I grew up in the sticks. We licked many of beaters off of a mixer.
Mini sticks.
Of course.
That was like a treat. You know, my mom would be making something delicious, and she would say, "Who wants to lick the beater sticks off the mixer?"
Oh yeah, so good.
I've done that
I
many
had like
times.
those all the time.
Heck yeah.
I'm
Who
fine.
says no to that? Only demons. You heard what I said, chat. I know you're out there. Non-beater lickers.
Call me backwards again. That was scary.
But I do, you know, it had been a long time since I had cooked Guardians. I mean, confession, for years, you know, it was restaurants and, you know, never having anything really done at home. And, you know, it does get old. I mean, I used to think when I was younger, oh, you know, one day I'm going to live the life and all of my meals, you know, I'm not going to cook a thing. And for years, Guardians, for years, that actually was how it was. I just didn't cook anything. Even though, you know, I was given lessons, you know, all through when I was younger because my grandparents were concerned that, you know, if I didn't have cooking lessons, then I wouldn't know how to, you know, open the front door. And so I had cooking lessons. But having not cooked a lick in years, you kind of get away from that. And then when I got back into doing a few
That's so
food
basic.
videos, it's like, God, how does this stuff work? How does this mixer work? KitchenAid, call me. I am dead serious when I say I can improve your mixer. And I'm not even an engineer. But, so, yeah, just practice. It's just like the game. You know, the more you practice with your cooking, the better you'll get. You know, I'm a big advocate of just hitting the kitchen and trying it out. You know, you'll win some, you'll lose some. But the cookie dough, we always loved getting to like lick the bowl or getting the beater spoon off the mixer. We never thought a thing about raw flour.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until you made those things. I had no idea.
didn't
I
either.
thought
Yeah, I
could
saw
just eat
TikTok like
flour.
right before I heard about it. Yeah, in this VC.
We always
Holy
thought
moly.
it was the eggs because in America, and Mango can vouch for this, we talked about it the other day, Mango's in chat. In America, we wash the eggs. And in European countries, and in fact most of the world,
we watched them.
they do not wash their eggs. So Mother Nature, naturally, eggs have a protective coating on them. And in America, we wash that off because we want super clean eggs. And so we wash off that protective coating where Europe doesn't do that. Wow, they all jumped off.
I saw that. That was whack.
Wait, yeah. What do you mean we wash our eggs? We wash eggs here?
America, every egg that you get has been washed. It's part of our approval process for.
Oh right,
For
okay. Yeah, I was
eggs.
like,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never, like, I haven't
I was gonna say,
ever
I've
picked up
never
eggs and just washed them. Like,
Have
what do
you
mean?
ever? I'm in the shell, Havoc.
It goes
In the
straight in the
shell.
pan.
Right. Yeah,
Have
no,
you
I know
ever?
in the
Have
shell.
you ever opened up a carton of eggs and found
Yeah.
like a dirty egg?
No. Well,
no.
I mean, no. I guess I never really thought about it, but no, I guess not.
So we, as the consumers in America, it's washed eggs. Now,
had
eggs
no
are
idea.
very
That's crazy.
rarely would they be dirty anyway, because, you know, the chickens, if they're kept in sanitary conditions, they're fine. They are fine.
So wait. Huh?
What is it? Just ask me. I can tell you. I've had
I don't
chickens for years.
Rinse
Pet
those
chickens.
off.
Oh, the important message here, everybody, though, is flour is bad. You can't eat it raw. Apparently, you have to cook it. Right.
Yes.
Right.
Well, it has to be cooked or it has to be heated to
Yeah.
165
You can eat raw
degrees.
eggs, everybody. Don't do it.
One
Unless you
takeaway.
have the stomach for it, because I don't know if I could do that. Are you serious? That thing is slimy.
Aw.
Oh, it's like a big old slug. Oh,
But raw
that's cool.
eggs are, you know, raw eggs. People drink that like some hot sauce, some raw eggs.
Yeah,
No,
it's like a pre-workout for a lot of people.
Yeah,
I don't even work out.
eggs
I'm gonna
are
be fat now.
nature's perfect food.
They really are. Eggs in general are just the best.
I love a good sunny side up egg. That is
I
the
drink.
best.
Oh, I love eggs cooked. Yeah, any way they're cooked, I love them no matter. There's actually a new. I saw that I don't know how else to say it, but there's like an Asian-inspired dish where it's
Ramen
like
noodles.
halfway cooked egg or whatever, and then like the middle of it's raw and like runny. That looks so good.
Oh yeah, I
I
see that from like
wanna
ramen.
try it. Yes.
Well,
yes.
there
Oh, I think that would be
there's
good.
special eggs that go in a real ramen bowl, and there's special seasoning, sashimi tagarashi seasoning. You know, my eggs, believe it or not, Guardians, true story. The eggs that I use in my ramen bowl, I did stream live, but my mic was messed up. The eggs that in my ramen bowl that I made from the Destiny recipe, real, these are the ones Cade eats, Cade 6. There's a special egg, and ramen eggs are absolutely delicious. Now they have to be, you know, they're not to be really hard boiled.
You're hard boiled. You know. I don't like that. Might be the only type of egg I don't really enjoy is hard boiled eggs. Like I'll eat them, but I don't want to. Like that's not my egg
They'll be
preference.
back,
I
I'm
guess.
sure.
Well, sashimi
But your efforts continue to
tagarashi
hold
is
them
one
off.
of the
Good work as
spices that
always,
you would
Guardian.
use, and real ramen is such a complex. It's so complex. Who knew? I mean, I grew up. The real ramen in when I was growing up. First of all, we would have never had ramen. That was not something that we had. But I got ramen much later in life, and I love ramen noodle. Now, I remember people that I went to school with, college, that I went to college with, they would talk about having ramen noodles, and it came in the little bitty pack. And back then, you could get like 5 packs, you know, for 50 cents, 10 cents a pack or something. And then I remember it went to
Oh, nice.
5 packs for $1. But that's what people, you know, really think of when they think ramen. And those were, I do believe, invented in Japan. And it was a
Ramen?
way to make a lot of noodles and store them. And
yeah.
Postmaster's out. Let's fly the tower real
I
quick.
want some ramen.
Same.
I was
But
thinking
real
about
ramen is
I
a
don't want to
think it'd
make
be
it.
so good.
though.
very complex. You know, you have to use seaweed, and oh my gosh, did I ever
Yeah,
get a
you pack it
lesson
all
when
up
I
like
made
that.
that?
That sounds
One
cool.
day, Lark, you'll be smart enough to not have to make it. Like there'll be something there that makes it for you. And like, I just want ramen.
Well,
and-
find a good
Or how about
we
Japanese
just have to hire a
restaurant
professional
and
chef?
just
Yeah, there you go.
order
That's how-
ramen. Order
just,
ramen.
I can cook. I'm just impatient. I get really angry, honestly.
I'm the same way, yeah.
You know, you have to have sake.
can make
You
breakfast.
use real sake in your ramen eggs, the whole deal. It was just so complex. I had to buy a bottle of sake to make that ramen bowl. And nobody's going to
Was it
drink
worth
it.
it?
It's still in the kitchen. Nobody thinks it's, you know, real liquor, but sake. you know, with your ramen bowl, yeah,
Oof,
it's what's
I
for
don't know about
dinner. But I thought that I might, you know, I was thinking, oh, these eggs, I might love them, but I don't really love the authentic ones. I prefer them just the soft boiled way that you see them so often because people don't want to take the time to age the ramen egg. And I think they're called like 10,000-year-old eggs or something like that because they darken up. They get really dark. All right, I need to reset this. So obviously I'm going to have to spin some things. Let me go see Raul. Raul, I'm coming. But good food, Guardians. I got out of practice with it because I had eaten out for years and years, every single meal. And it was nice to get back. Can't decrypt at this vendor. Have they lost their mind? Oh, wait a minute. That's a test. That's test. Sorry, Raul. You still have your mind. You have lost your smile, but you still have your mind. Test. Decrypted. Peppermint conditioned vehicle?
grenades.
It's easy math, Guardian.
I got a really nice liturgy from that one. Spike, sideways, chill clip.
Jason, I love scrambled eggs. I love scrambled eggs. Now, I know, you know, the true way that you would really scramble an egg, it has to be mixed in a bowl prior. And, you know, you want to thoroughly combine the yellow and the whites, the, you know, the yolk and all that kind of thing. But
that's my breakfast every day.
I love scrambled eggs, but I actually like to, you know, crack mine and then like scramble in the pan because I don't mind if they're, I don't mind if they're, you know, like have portions where you know what part was what. But usually you would get them and they have been thoroughly mixed before going into the pan. Oh, I do have 100 of those. I'll take this, Guardians. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy 2. I'm gonna buy 3. And now I'm broke. I'm broke. Here always upgrade modules. Phantasmal fragments. All right, I'll use a few of those. Thank you, Raul. You're great. You're awesome. Everything is awesome. But yeah, good food. Just it takes time. It takes time.
Let's begin.
And a good ramen bowl. I love it. But I also, Guardians, I'm gonna say this out loud. I am fine with that 99-cent pack of ramen that comes with a little, you know, square in the center where you open the square and the spices fall out. I think those are A-okay.
I've got a pack of those in a drawer somewhere.
They're good for 100 years.
Yeah.
I love French toast. Total side note. Sorry, I was reading chat.
Well, Havoc
That's an
was
easy
on a
practice,
kick there, like ramen noodle was all he wanted, and so I had a couple of cases shipped in. So I think there's like still 200 packs of ramen in the pantry somewhere.
I feel like a lot of people just have them stashed away somewhere in case of emergency or what have you.
But yeah, when I was in college, kids definitely, students, that they had a lot of ramen like packed away, ready to go, you know, in a drawer in their dorm room. Although there were strict rules about, you know, we could not have hot plates or microwaves in the dorm rooms when I went to school. Is it still that way?
We can have microwaves. I know toaster ovens were a little sketchy.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
Can we go see Zur in the
Yes.
the Deers of Eternity thing? Because I need to go give him a cookie.
Absolutely. Lark, are you getting like the cookie stuff to drop?
Hi there.
Mhm.
Why
Yeah,
am
I've
I
been working
hardly
on
getting
the
nothing?
list.
I guess I need to change my weapons.
Well, I
Might
saw
be a
some of
quest
the
step
fallen
as well.
stuff or whatever. What are you
I'm gonna have
looking
to get
for?
a couple quest steps finished.
Oh, yeah, that could be it.
Transfer.
Man, oh man, this is piling up. It's absolutely. Here's Wicked Sister, Envious Arsenal, and Deconstruct. I know someone in chat today said, get a lot of Wicked Sisters. Get a lot of them.
Yeah, they're cheap and they've got some good rules.
And are they good, Dwight? Wicked Sister?
Well,
Yeah,
Tom,
they've
let's see
got
what we have
some
here.
of the like really competitive like DPS roles. I think it can roll with Envious and Bait and Switch. And then like, you know, like Envious Cascade, Envious Deconstruct, all those are good roles, and it's hard to find good strand heavy weapon DPS roles, so it's always good to have them.
Guardians, look at this. Here's 3 Pyrogale gauntlets. Really, if random number was in full swing, would I have had that many in one day? Shouldn't it have gone through any number of other... I don't know. Yes, randomly it could happen. Let's go see Xur. You can find Xur at Eternity, Dares of Eternity, the Treasure Hoard. Now, I do like this. I feel like this would be a good way to get a lot of the cookie ingredients, because you can get Taken, you can get the Cabal, you can get the Hive, you get Vex. Now, let's see. Does Scorn drop in Dares of Eternity?
I don't think they're in Dares. They
I
are
just
in
don't like Dares of Eternity.
Contest of Elders too, but that's all one race. The whole. No, wait, no, it's not. I think Contest of Elders would be a good way to get a bunch of ingredients as well.
Are all the enemies of mankind, are they represented in the Tomb of the Elders?
More so than like Onslaught, but I don't think all of them.
You know, I love
It has a good mix, though.
the, just the continuation, Onslaught. The title is there for a reason, because it's, an onslaught of your enemies. I enjoy it, and I like it on the more difficult version. I just want one that's not quite as long. Oh, I've got a treasure key. I don't know why I did that. Hello, Xur. I know what's in your backpack. Don't talk back to me.
Not wholly under my control, but it
Can I
is
make a Xur cookie? I cannot. I'm sad. I'm no longer able to keep my 69 tracker on my emblem because it was for cookies.
Let's see if I can make this.
All right, so this is a Neo Moon Pie. Oh, okay. I never delivered that to Nimbus. I just made it. Nimbus, give me a reason to come, and I might bring you a cookie.
We can go now if you need to.
All right, we can go. Let's go. We'll go. I will take this cookie to Nimbus.
weapons to make you stronger.
And then I will need to go see Elsie Bray and Petra after.
Woo! So you've got to go to
see Petra as well.
Europa.
Mm-hmm. What was that, Dwight?
I'm gonna see Petra as well.
Petravenge.
Petravenge.
I want Petra to get like
Clicking on this quest.
a new makeover. I like Petra. She don't take no crap. And I like her. I like her a lot. She stands up for what her beliefs are, and she's chosen a side. You know, even if it's the wrong side, she chose it. And I'm not saying it's the wrong side. I'm just saying, you know, she's got convictions. She let us know, and she does what she believes in. And, you know, that's somebody you could call friend. Because, you know, if she says, I like you and I'm going to stand with you, she's going to be there when the times are tough. You know, when the Hive and the Taken come calling, she's going to be at your side with a couple of weapons that you're going to really appreciate. Petravenge. All right. Do I just give him this cookie? Yes. Give a gift. Nimbus, you look shiny. You look shiny. I want Rohan back. I want Rohan to get a ghost. You know, I want him to come flying in on his surfboard, his surfboard, and I just want him to enliven this city. Get the people out of the hole they're buried in. They might as well, Guardians. Look, I'm going to say this out loud. The Neomunians, they're practically just dead. They're dead down there. They're buried underneath the city. We get a few sparkles up here. Is this life? It is for them right now. But I think, I don't even know how long they've been down there. Can we even wake them? They've been down there for at least, what, 300 years? Well, the Golden Age lasted for about 300 years. And then Nezarek and his rotten crew showed up, the pyramid ships, the darkness, and then they had fled on an Exodus ship. One of the Exodus ships actually went down here. What Exodus ship? Does anybody know? The Neomunians. They're from Earth. These are Earth people. But what was their ship? Which Exodus ship was it? Does anybody know?
Black.
No, Exodus Black is on Nessus, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Green?
Blue.
Green. I think green's the winner.
So one of the Exodus ships went down here, and they were going to colonize. Now listen, this will take the cake. They knew exactly where they were from, right? Earth. We thought that they were lost in the great dark invasion of the Black Fleet. And they lived here. They made it with Super Siva and Maya Sundaresh and the whole crew. Every Exo was wiped out. Every Exo was destroyed by the Veil. All right, now we need to go see who? Petrovich, the Dreaming City. Where is she? She's up here on the lookout. Let's go over. One spot. There's only one spot. Dreaming City, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But the Neomunians never once really tried to get in contact with us. They said the Vex blocked it out. You know, did anybody buy that story? No, nobody bought that story. Because somehow, didn't some agent of Maya Sundaresh or Maya Sundaresh herself sent some type of Exo that managed to survive when all the Exos had died at the thinking of the Veil? It was all very convoluted. And therefore, jump forward to right now, this present moment in the game. I don't care a thing about helping the Neomunians. Neomunians, get out of your deathbed, arm yourself, and fight back. You know what they're doing down there? Help us, Guardians, help us. We will help you when you help yourself. Activate your defense mechanisms. Get up. Get out there. Push back. Defend yourselves. You do not kowtow to the Vex, to the Cabal, to the darkness. You stand up and you make your voice heard, Guardians. We are humanity. There are heroes on Neomuna. They just don't know it yet. And I'm unanimous.
That reminds me of Wally.
Wow, I'm finally made a snowball this whole time, and I've made one snowball today. Well, in this evening's live stream. Why did the Grandmasters not allow snowballs? Because, Guardians, it would give us, another weapon, right? And I don't think they want us to have that level of success in there. Or, and I say they, I mean, Bungie. I don't know that for sure. It's pure speculation on my part. But why wouldn't you give us snowballs everywhere during this celebration? I don't know. Now remember, you need to like kill 5,000 with snowballs. You got to kill a bunch of them with snowballs. Europa, Europa. I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Let's go. Ramen noodle bowls. It brings out the Japanese in you. Although, are the ramen bowls, are they still made in Japan? They probably have manufacturing facilities all over the world where they freeze dry or dehydrate ramen noodles.
Very big business, I imagine.
Yeah, and the original manufacturer of the ramen noodle is still my favorite. And their name eludes me, but there is an original manufacturer of the ramen noodle. And they do have the classic little ramen noodle square package with the seasoning pack in it. Now, you can take your store-bought ramen noodle, the freeze-dried ones, and take it to the next level. You know, add some shrimp, add, you know, a little bit of fish, something in it. You can take it to the next level. Elsie, I posed this question earlier. Who gave you that rockin' body? We want to know. Because if Clovis did, there's something going on that I don't want to know about. Did Clovis come in and say, my niece needs a rockin' body? Now, she was turned...
That is something he would say.
She was turned into a exo. Did she go forth willingly? Because she wasn't dead. She's not... Remember now, she's not a guardian. That little fish that flies over her shoulder, she's not a guardian. All right, who do we need to go see next?
I just need to get some snowball kills.
Where?
Just gonna...
Well, should we do it here somewhere? I mean, I feel like this would be the best snowball. Asteron Abyss or a Lost Sector.
Ooh, if we were to just patrol, we should do the cistern, unless that's not enough enemies.
It's kind of enemy weak.
It kind of is.
Unfortunately.
That's just my go-to flying spot.
I'm sad they don't have like the portals to go through.
Can we make snowballs in like one of the dungeons where they just spawn, you know, on and on and on? Like, what's the one where we climbed up the tower and then fell down the tower, and you follow you follow the lights? Is it Spire of the Watcher? Is there enough enemy in that one? Are there? And would we get snowballs there? Where is Spire of the Watcher?
Well, there's also the beginning of Grasp of Avarice with the infinite ads.
I don't need a ton.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out. I'm chilling.
12.
Spire of the Watcher.
I need
but Grasp of Avarice, you know, if you accidentally hit one of the yellow things, you're gonna explode. Let's go here and see if we can make snowballs real quick. Spire of the Watcher.
Yeah, you can in patrol. I don't know if you can make them in
a Lost Sector.
Dungeons. No, you can make them in a Lost Sector.
Lost Sector.
I know you can do it in patrol.
Oh my gosh! Look at all the snowballs piled up here. We don't have to make snowballs.
Yeah, we don't have to go anywhere.
I forgot about the snowball piles.
Oh yeah, there's some in the list.
But there's no enemies around.
Eventide usually does. I'm not too worried about my quest right now.
All right, I'm gonna go up to Eventide.
I just want it out of my inventory, honestly.
Right.
It's bothering me.
Oh man, Rogue, the snowballs are in the Lost Sectors.
Yeah, Lost Sectors are probably the most efficient way.
Yeah, and this one that I'm at, there's a pile of snowballs here. So that is very nice of Bungie. Rid of them.
Boing.
Oh, there's one little dude alive. Okay.
Guardians, this guy is actually connected to, there's a whole quest line for this guy. And I don't remember exactly what it was now, but, oh, wait a minute. I didn't want that. I wanted the snowball. Give me the snowball. Guardians, way back when, you used to be able to throw snowballs on the tower. You could freeze fellow Guardians on the tower and just have a blast.
It is very fun.
And now, even here, like, I couldn't freeze that Guardian. That would have been fun if I could have. Do you remember that, Lark, when we could do all that stuff on the tower?
Yeah, that was really fun. I thought it was silly funny.
Good goob.
You'd be in your vault and you wouldn't know it, but your friends would have frozen you solid. Now, Guardian, somewhere right back in here, there was something connected. There was a quest line. I do like this. There's a lot of Vex in this one. You start out with a few Fallen. You go in and there's a ton of Vex. And there's little Bray bots that are on your side. They're on your side. Now, is it a partial count if they're frozen and you punch them, or do you fully have to take them down with the snowball?
I think you fully. I think part of the quest for the memento is if like they're slowed or whatever by the snowball, but then you have to get like 75 full kills with the snowball, and that's what I was just finishing up.
You can't slide with stuff.
Oh, boo.
It's kind of.
Oh, I did get Iron Banner mementos. Oh, that's what those were. Does it even look good? I don't know.
How long can we hold the snowball? Do they fall this time?
I imagine with most things you pick up, they do eventually go away. Don't know though. Boing.
Guardians, when you do this on selectable, you have to really... I got one Vex milk. You have to really be careful because there's a little Vex. He hides right back there. And he will come up behind you when this is on a selectable version. And he really will pop it to you.
Oh, I didn't get heroic. I only get 5 energy from event. Bogus.
Oh, it was a big group edit. Boink.
Now, ultimately, in my lost sector that I need to complete, I'm going to come in tomorrow morning and work on that. I'm not going to get a single snowball, because that would be nice to freeze the overload.
Boink. Boink.
There were a lot of snowball stations in here.
Boink.
Snowball station. Oh man, I haven't gone out of this the normal way in a long time. So, Lark, we have to kill, what, 75 with snowballs?
Correct.
The Lost Sector and Cadmus Ridge. So that's a good one.
Remember the one I was in Asterian Abyss. That one had. There were piles of snowballs in the Lost Sector, so like you didn't have to worry about making them.
Yeah, same with the one that we were just in. Just super
Maybe
nice.
it's the Europa special.
I like Perdition and Cadmus Ridge a lot. Asterion Abyss, that's Fallen in there, if I remember correctly.
Did you need Vex specifically?
Nah, I'm just looking at them. You know, Lark, what I normally do. Here's what I normally do. I go out and get this stuff completed immediately. And then I have, you know, like a week and a half of having all of it done. And I'm really trying to just pace a little bit more this time and not do it all just as quickly as possible. And I will probably regret that because I definitely have not done things at certain times. We should be able to track to that, Guardians. I feel like we should track to that. So I'm gonna try not to be in a dead rush to get all this stuff done this time. Or as much of it as I possibly could get finished in one day. But I've also been playing just early morning when I get up and have some coffee. I will just sit in the family room and play down there. I haven't bought the expansions on my PS5, so I can only do free to play. But I've just tooled around and done free to play, trying to, you know, catch up on some of the bounties and things like that, because I did want to hit 2030, and I've hit that, and now, you know, we've got what, 5 more weeks?
Yeah, something like that. Wow, is it really?
Yeah. But
That's
I don't
crazy.
mind, you know, going
So
over
long.
2030, but 2030 was my goal that I was just like in a dead rush to get there. I wonder what special hero is at now. The last time I looked at him, he stopped by the live stream and brought a lot of people in a raid. But he was like, you know, it was, I want to say 2031 weeks ago. And then Nikki was playing with us today, and I think Nikki was a 2032.
Yeah, just from doing so many jams.
That's crazy.
And that's millions and millions of points. So like Nikki's 2 points ahead of me, and that's probably like 12 million points. You're a 2032, Nikki. And for you to move to a 2033, how many millions of points is it?
Millions, gosh, yeah, it's probably a few billion.
Cause it's right now for me to move to 2031, it's like, let me look at it, but I think it's 6 million. Oh, Nikki, it's more than that. Mine, for me to get to 2031, I have to get 5.5 million points. So for you to get to 2033, you must be at like 7.5 million. Yes, that's a big advantage. But when I see people that have those really high numbers, you know that they are absolutely, you know, playing that higher end in-game content. You heard Dwight say it, it's going to be Grandmasters, it's going to be a lot of raids, because they give you, you know, let's see if we can take this across zones. It did. It allowed me to carry this into the lost sector. That's
2
surprising.
to 3 million, wow.
Am I going to get this all the way into the lost sector?
Are you in IT or something, Nikki? You don't have to, like, you know, you don't have to be weird, you know. You could be like, I don't want to say. That's totally fine, too. But I'm curious how you're able to work from home. That's really nice.
I think people, when they work from home, I think most people probably, you know, work, you know, a lot harder. As far as like they're thinking, oh, you know, I don't want them to think I'm just sitting around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably like an inner guilt type thing, really. But I mean, I know how I am with work. Like, if I have a project or whatever, like I am on that project 24/7. Like, I will not sleep, eat, drink. I will just focus on projects. But when I don't have a project, then, you know, I'm super lazy. But so yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is like an inner guilt thing.
Oh, he got me! You dirty little hobgoblin! Your Vex milk has expired.
Was there like a hard reset today? Nikki, I wanted to ask you this. Like, did the servers go down or anything?
They did. I got booted.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I need your phone to do all that. That's crazy. It's crazy that mods can't do more than what they're...
My phone, I think, is downstairs in the kitchen.
Oh no, get away from your Twitch.
She ran on. I probably should have just taken her down out here, because she'll be more of a problem upstairs. Oh, look, she's running.
Oh, Riston, I watched you for 873 hours apparently this year. I feel like it's way more than that. I don't. Maybe I haven't. Or
Do you feel like you know me better?
I don't know. I feel like I've calmed down a lot. Like, I don't yell at you as much, but I also just talk like
because you're yelling in Black
everybody.
Ops. That's who you're yelling at.
Oh my
strangers.
god. I haven't played Black Ops in a couple of days, so just working on this thing. I kind of miss it though. I don't have any.
Yeah, man, those voice chats get intense real fast.
Yo, they do. I had to just mute it at some point. I was just like, whatever.
Zombies
More
is
on.
cool. Friends and I just did the Easter egg a couple days ago on the new Zombies map.
Oh, dude, I still haven't gotten around to any of that. I think I played way more PvP in that game than zombies, which I thought was gonna be opposite.
The The elemental swords in it are super fun and kind of overpowered in a good way.
Oh yeah,
Very
I saw the
fun.
swords. I was very curious as to how they work.
They're so cool.
That's cool.
These wyverns take a lot of snowballs.
No, 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 no. Trying to get my sparrow all the way to the Glassway boss. I've got it in a pretty precarious spot here.
I'm just gonna get her on out of here, Guardians.
Yeah, what do you want your next hit to be? or anything?
You know, I was thinking it
thoughts?
today. I do like the term battlefield. You know, I was talking about Jordan Sparks in the live stream
When
today.
the love always feels like a battlefield. Oh, I love that song.
Yes,
That's a good
and
one.
Quest said, you know, I had reached back
A battlefield?
a long time, and I was like, Jordan Sparks has been that long ago?
No way.
I am back. Made a sandwich. Well, two sandwiches.
So I guess it's been a while, you know, since Jordan Sparks hit with Battlefield.
Really?
And then I was also thinking, you know, it would be fun to Love is a Battlefield, you know, plays on stuff like that, because that's
like
ultimately what we do here in Destiny is we battle.
I know, but I think Love is a Battlefield. is
But
kind of funny.
I'm not saying, you know, of course, appropriate anything from those songs. I'm just saying, you know, a battle tune, a battle cry.
Oh, so that's not at all what I was thinking from when you were talking about that then. So you're thinking more... Yeah, okay.
Well, ultimately, those are kind of like love songs.
More anthem-y.
But I was thinking more along the lines of rally the troops with a battle cry. Guardians, in case you're new to the channel and you're wondering like what the heck we're talking about, I do have my own song. Called No Mercy Mission. And it does have, I'm approaching 4,000 plays on
Mostly a part to Mango.
Spotify.
Thank you, Mango. Much love.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was
definitely
shocked.
I couldn't either. I was like, oh, dang.
I got it saved.
This one's gonna be amazing.
It is a bop.
Need to figure out what it's gonna be though.
It do be a bop.
But I had a lot of fun, and Havoc wrote that for me, did all the production and everything. And he also did the song with Shield Maiden. And
Yeah, the
Shield
next one's
Maiden
gonna
and
be so
Havoc have a
good.
new one that's, I don't know when it'll be released.
I don't know either. There's still I don't know. To me, there's still some voluming issues, but others have said that they like it. So I don't know. We'll see. Soonish. I don't know. Christmas is soon too, so
So not a good time to release it.
I don't know. It might, I mean, it's not like a Christmas song, so.
I want something to come out that we can, you know, give Mariah Carey some competition with her perennial Christmas
Yeah,
tune.
that would be cool. Could you imagine? Ransom Rider hits #1 for a Christmas tune. Oh, that would be so funny. That would be so funny. It really would. I really would have no idea what to do with that.
Oh. All right, I managed to clear this place. I cleared it.
We can get into spoken word, Ransom, and just do.
I thought
do you.
spoken word would be good. I like spoken word. Several years back, I was listening to spoken word, and a port laureate was reciting a poem, and my gosh, it sent chills all over me. It was really something else.
What was the poem?
I don't remember the title. The performance is on YouTube,
Oh,
but I just want to say that it was a really quality reading from a Port Laureate, and I was thrilled to get to hear it. All right, now how many?
Could you Ransom reading A Christmas Story?
Oh, that would be fun. We
That
can
would
add
be
like
so
little bells.
great.
Well, I do read Christmas
Very on
Carol
brand.
every year.
We'll have to
but
get you a hat.
silently,
Oh, we'll have to
silently.
get you a little Santa hat. Oh my
What?
god.
You've got a good narrating
You should
voice.
wear it for streaming in December.
I think that's gonna be a thing.
Baked
you have in the
Starboard.
next couple of days.
I need defeat
Yeah, that
2
would be
more
fun.
taken. 2 more taken. Now let's see. Do any of these lost sectors? There's really no taken on.
You can also throw
Wait
a
a
bunch
minute
of
now. Are
glitter
there
in
any
his beard.
taken on Europa? I don't think there's any taken
Cover in the
around
glitter.
here.
I believe so.
We can go somewhere else. I'm just.
All right, let's
snacking.
go find. I need 2
Yeah,
taken.
Exploring out of bounds.
Where do the taken hide out?
Everywhere.
There's a place on the EDZ that's absolutely ate up with taken, and it's Cavern of Souls. Let's go over there.
Is it?
Yeah, it's one of those places that you don't ever normally go. Way back when, like 2 years ago, I was hanging out with some fellow Guardians, and we were hitting every single lost sector. We did every lost sector, and Cavern of Souls is, I just think people forget about it, but it is filled with taken. It's filled with taken. Because ultimately, I remember, there were times where in the game they've been like, oh, they'll never make it here. And the Vex was like, oh, they've never been to Earth. The Vex have never been here. And then all of a sudden, we're stepping all over the cold, dead body of Lakshmi. And Vex are all over the place in an abandoned section of the last city that we had given to the Fallen. But I think the Fallen, are they still over there? I think they've moved on. If they reprise that raid, they'll have to boot the Fallen out. But the last time we saw the Fallen, people think it's funny, I think. But the last time we saw the Fallen, they were growing crops in the EDZ. I don't know what kind of crops they were, but that led me to, immediately think, are they going to make their own ether? Are they raising corn because corn and ether, right? Or wait a minute, maybe it's ethanol. What do we turn corn into? Ethanol?
Corn
Maize.
Oh, yeah. Or some kind
I
of
don't know,
oil.
just throwing random words out there.
Why have I not
really
met a
listening. I heard
single
corn.
enemy? Am I about to be booted?
What do we turn corn into?
Methanol.
Nothing. It comes back
Methanol?
the same way. Oh, really? Oh, right. Oh, right. Ethanol.
Lake of
Ether.
Shadows, oh man, Rogue. There's no enemies here. Something's
You're talking
up.
about ether.
We could run some Lake of Shadows if they spawn, if the snowballs spawn in strikes.
Ether ransom.
Oh, the lost sector that's over here should have one where we spawned in.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
Kevin.
that's where he's at right now.
Bro, you calm down. You
Yeah,
calm
this
down.
is
Moonshine.
Cavern of Souls, but
The one
they're
that's like straight ahead for where I'm.
Oh
looking.
yeah, Ransom, come to me. I've got one over here.
oh my gosh, I've
Oh,
been
you did get
returned to
booted.
orbit. And we're still Guardians, you guys can still hear me, I can still hear you. It's not my
Yeah.
internet. It's not my
Yeah.
internet.
That's so strange.
Yeah, I got booted off earlier today. I think it's just the servers. We'll rejoin you.
I'm gonna join you guys. Just hang tight, hang tight.
hey,
Nikki,
like-
I know. I keep thinking it's my system,
Oh,
and
you're
it's it has to really be them. I even went online today, and I thought, okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna buy a new graphics card because Havoc says I can't load games on this one. But
yeah, we'll have to either go back to PlayStation or.
I think there is like there's a new 50. Isn't there like a new 5070 Ti or something along that line?
That'll be beefy.
I have tried White Lightning once in my life.
Let's see if there's any snowballs in this. I don't know if there will be or not. If there's no snowballs, we'll back out of it.
It's like my Jaeger for a lot of people. I don't mind Jaeger, but I definitely know the taste of Jaeger, and I definitely know the taste of White Lightning, and that stuff will grow hair in all sorts of places. All sorts of places.
Well, where I grew up, we had a big, phenomenal spring that fed all the property and fed the entire town where I grew up for many years. And there was a still out under the big dogwood tree. And
a still?
And when court would adjourn, everybody would come down and hang out and have beverages from the still, which was totally illegal.
I don't think
there's no snowballs here. Okay, we're gonna have to get out of here.
Definitely don't drink and do anything else but sit there. Yeah, you get that taken. GG's ransom.
Oh man, Rogue. Havoc actually, Havoc really is Southern.
I was also born in the South. I just,
Havoc was born in the South. I don't know why he, claims that New
York
York hocus pocus.
Because I lived there for the first 13 years of my life. So, and
that's
I
a
like
blip.
New York.
That is a blip.
I like the city. Well, I don't know. I'm about middle-aged now, so.
Well, that's true. You are middle-aged.
Seems like it was just yesterday. I was in New York. No, I left it when I was 13. I still enjoy New York though. It's a great place. I like it more than a lot of
when
other
Richard Nixon told me his age today, I was really surprised. I thought Richard Nixon was a lot younger than that.
I thought he was like 22. Is he not?
No.
Oh, that's news.
Much way on up there from that. Well, quite
older
a bit.
than me.
Right in your age group. Right in your age group.
I was about to say, there's no way. There's no way that dude's older. References that I was like very sus though. I was like, there's
and
no.
Nikki, who's
really?
in
Like,
Nikki sounds really young, but Nikki's a little bit. His voice leads you to believe like early 20s. And then when he revealed, his age range, it was a surprise. All right, I'm gonna go back.
There's another lost sector right here with.
Yeah, right over here, Ransom.
Oh yeah, where we go back in the valley area.
Have a lot of similar stories.
And there's some old dead dark trees in here.
Just a wee bit closer.
Hey, Phoenix. Any Mandela effects, Mickey?
Phoenix,
Curious.
it's good to see you, buddy. How are you? Where's the snowballs?
Are we from different timelines? Younger than my kids? Wow, really? Wow, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so you're probably, so what then? You're like 60, so 60, yeah, so that's about right, so 60. So my dad's up around there, I think.
All right, that's one. That was one. I don't see any snowballs in here, though.
I barely can keep track of my own birthday.
Guardians are the lost sectors snowball free? That can't be, because on Europa they were covered up.
Might be just select ones or just Europa ones. I don't know.
Like the rotating lost sectors or whatever.
There are no snowballs here.
Well, you just
But-
need the kills, though, right? You just need the taken kills.
Yeah,
You just have to be-
I'm going to snowball
have to be
because
with
2
snowball?
snowballs just failed.
Oh, there.
Yeah, you have to
Wow.
get kills to get snowballs if they're not on the ground.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing now. That's nice.
They drop pretty dang often.
Should come next time.
Do you want to build a snowman?
The energy.
Okay, I am. Finally, you know, there's some things falling. Oh, I'm finally like getting stuff to drop for me. What has been wrong? Is it just that they're not frequent inside of Grandmasters?
I don't know.
Oh, horrified strikes.
Nikki,
Yeah.
so are they in the strikes? If we did just a normal strike, I wonder if we would get snowballs.
Not the pale heartworms.
And look at that,
Wait, what?
I got Essence of Dawning. I mean, I feel like all of a sudden, you know, I've been denied, and now things are dropping for me. Regular strikes will have them.
Yeah.
Now that should have finished. Let me just go look at it and see. That got it. That got it. Bake Starwort. Deliver holiday treats to recipients all over. You have to deliver 5. Nikki says, my introduction to the game was during a dawning a few years ago, and specifically remember they had snowballs.
Was that when they were on the... Are they still on the tower?
Let's try
Or do
one,
they take them
Guardians.
away?
Let's give one a try. We'll just go
They used to
through
be
a
on the
normal
tower.
one. Yeah,
And I
the
remember
tower
one
was
year
covered
they
up. You
weren't
could
there.
freeze your fellow Guardian and just... I mean, and you
Are
could
they-
not move. It froze you in place.
Are they still there? Well,
No, there's no snowballs.
Yeah, I'm sure people had a fit about it. That's so silly.
And you know, they removed the colonel from down in the landing bays and the
Well-
Sparrow docks. Yeah.
Well, well, one year, yeah, he was covered up in snow. We had to remember we had to shovel him out basically.
Yes, and
So glad he
now
got
he's
moved.
totally gone. Dwight and I went down there the other day, and the
Is
colonel
he anywhere
is
in the
gone.
tower? Surely he's in the tower somewhere.
Well, he's under the big tree up top now.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, he's by the Cade statue.
Oh, well, yeah. There you go. That makes sense.
But for a while there, we had double colonels. Colonel, the real
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
and then the clone.
For 2 or 3 days, we had 2 Amandas, didn't we? There was 2 or 3 Amandas. It was weird. There was somebody that got duplicated somewhere. It was like, what the heck? Poor Holiday. They need to bring her back as a guardian. They need to stop killing off people.
Do you want to build a
Try this liturgy out.
snowman?
Let's see how good that is.
There needs to be a snowball version of Crucible where all you can do is throw snowballs.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be funny.
Snowball fight.
Do a Tekken version volleyball, a Tekken volleyball version of Destiny or something.
It'd be as annoying as Scorched.
And if we could, if we threw 6 snowballs together, we get a snowman head. That would be so much fun. You know, you build the big snowman head, and then you throw those for extra damage.
Give me special ammo, please.
Oh man, yeah, something.
I have always really liked this, the red tower, the red key. I kind of feel like it pays a little bit of tribute to like Stephen King's The Dark Tower. I have definitely played with my setup because I'm just falling over.
Falling over. You got your triple hundreds?
I do. I just looked to see if I had my triple hundreds on.
You know, stats. Unpopular opinion, guys. Stats don't really matter. Just be best, guys. Be best. Have faith. You'll be good. Your resilience at 100 maybe all the time, but other than that, snowballs are dropping like crazy, it looks like, though.
Oh yeah, they do be dropping.
Guardian down.
No.
I was hoping that every little spot would have, you know, like a snowball pile.
Yeah, that is good. Oh.
The thing about it is, weapons are just so good. You know, you want to shoot your weapons in here.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting destroyed by every wizard for no reason.
Is there a modifier going that we're not aware of? Because my health has been dropping rapidly.
I think I'm just not very good at the game.
Super skin and glass bone.
What did I track to?
Ghosts. Need to find a good static sound. So after a few years of dealing with it, Ransom, how do you feel about your finishers?
Oh, I really like them.
Yeah.
Do you feel as I do?
I kept the same finisher on all the time, but then look at my health. Oh, there it popped back up.
Soaking through your skin.
Do you feel it? Hey, 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 sunshine.
She watched you.
Eris Morn is so dramatic here.
Oryx. Omnigul.
I want Eris Morn and the Drifter back together again inside of Gambit. I think their snarky little comments to each other could enliven Gambit again.
Oh man, I miss it. I thought they had the best.
They have had the best dialogue in this game ever. They just knew how to push each other's buttons, and it was a beautiful thing. It was, you knew it was love. Somewhere there's going to be little, you know, three-eyed, three-headed devil monsters that belong to Eris and the Drifter.
Yeah. Drifter Morns all over the place.
Mourners.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she truly, I think she really likes him.
I think so too. I totally think they 100%.
I need to do a survey on inside of YouTube, just saying, is it love? Is it love?
Bye.
Guardians, I kind of knew what to expect down here, but if you've ever been left, I was playing with a couple of Guardians that I didn't know, and I did make some videos about him because he knocked me off the mount.
Oh, that clip, he like shoulder charged you or something.
Yeah, twice.
Ew.
And I'd never been down here before, but Hive wizards, witches, they come out all over the place. And then there's several, like there's a shrieker that comes out. There's a lot of problems. And then I got knocked off somewhere going up. And there's also like another level of them. It's a surprise for you.
Yeah, you get beat on pretty good.
I think he just wanted to destroy my, the number of kills I was having. But I joined that late. I don't know. Maybe he thought that, they had a friend that was going to try to come back in. But the game joined me. I had nothing to do with that. This is a really fun Grandmaster. I get a big kick out of this.
Intense, yeah. This boss room can get pretty crazy.
Hey, you just have consecration and you're fine.
Yeah, I haven't done much nightfalling since I got this. It is definitely a cheat code.
Wow, a Lithianum. Oh,
wow.
It's
amazing.
It is so good.
Uh-huh.
I just can't believe it.
When's the nerf?
I would think next season.
Yeah, probs.
Here she comes.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Where does it come from? Where does it come from? I thought we just got it from the...
It's off the gift bar.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'm lagging.
And look, she's immune, but I am making these little smoke rings are coming out of her like crazy. You're gonna need to see a doctor, ma'am. You're bleeding smoke rings. Boy, the first time I ever went through this, you don't know exactly where all the enemies are gonna come from. And there were enemies galore coming out of these side doors.
Are those smoke rings from
Lithianum? Once you collect so many and fill it up, you can shoot either special or heavy ammo bricks on the floor. Yeah, it's that good.
It's over. Hash Ladoon is dead.
This is a relief to hear.
All right, Guardians, let's finish the evening up with the Grandmaster. Let's go through a Grandmaster. Oh, Nikki, I know. Now we can blow up entire rooms for free. Look at all the heavy laying around here. That's picture worthy. That is picture worthy. We could stack those and build a home. Bricks. Bricks. Lark, you look good. Dwight, 149. Lark, 79. I had 42. It was about the joy. It was about the joy. All right, let's go through the final Grandmaster of the evening. It is 11 p.m. It's past my bedtime. I usually hit the hay and go in and watch other streamers late in the evening. And just to check them out. I will say that I've learned so much from other streamers. Be good to your content creators, Guardians. We've probably, many of you, some of you, a lot of you, possibly most, have at some point turned to a content creator's video on some hints, some references, some build guides, some secrets. Like Guardians, here's, you know, oh no. Again.
Bungie being Bungie.
Just so you know that last week's Grandmaster, I wasn't a massive fan of it. It's a little heavy. It's a little heavy in the middle. But there are 6, count them, 6 ammo crates inside that Grandmaster. Inverted Spire. So the next time you go in there, if you want to just add a little bit of fun to it, see if you can locate all 6 of the hidden crates. Before it reset on Monday night, okay, we're going to give it one more try. Third time lucky. Before it reset Monday night, I actually located all 6 of those crates. Okay, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
I think I'm gonna start streaming again now and then.
Do it.
Dwight, yes.
Whenever I do stream,
100%.
it's usually just like exploring time and space.
Dwight the Explorer. Good. I like it.
That's fun. There's a lot of solo out of bounds that I'll just kind of go to for fun.
You got the God Roll, Scavenger's Fate, Assault Mag, Barrel Shroud, Lone Wolf, Closing Time. Dwight, how long's it been since you streamed last?
I did it for fun actually. I have an alt account on Epic Games, and this past weekend, since that account's a new light account, I was playing some PvP, so I was streaming Rumble until I won as a new light. It did not go very well. It took me a long time. But I'll hop on a stream like once a month or so. But I think I'm gonna get a better like monitor setup going, and then I'll be able to do it more often now that I've got a newish PC.
Do you just have one screen right now?
Yeah, I have a second monitor, but they're 2 different refresh rates, and it causes a lot of issues.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. 2 is not enough. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there right now. Like if you need to do like a lot of extra things, especially with streaming, like 3 or more. Like I ran some. You only have 2 right now, right? Yeah.
Well, there's 3 here. One of them runs an Apple.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you do have a third one now. Yeah. It's still not enough for you.
I would like to have another
but that's like
one.
A whole studio work.
I was just looking at some of the sales.
Not enough.
Thinking I need another one, but then you have to buy that the vertical. You have to buy the vertical system that mounts your monitors one above the other.
We still have an overload over here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see him. I ran right by him and he did nothing to me.
Bye-bye. In Ransom, there are some pretty easy ones. I would like to take you to some interesting and cool places on one of your streams.
I would love it. I would love it, Dwight.
There's some pretty fantastical locations.
Like a unicorn.
Guardians, I think I initially met Dwight on TikTok. I think you found my account when from a TikTok.
I know the original video I found of yours was a Wishender video. I thought it was a reel, but it very well actually could have been a TikTok. Now that I think about it, I was using it a lot more like a year or two ago.
Oh, there was a time where Wishender never left my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
They had to pull it from my cold, dead fingers. Wishender was so good. And I still love Wishender. I think I proclaimed it the king of weapons.
For those Grandmasters, it definitely is a lifesaver.
Now, if you try to use it in like the arms dealer, Brakazan, it doesn't really work because they degrade you in the arms dealer.
Oh, I saved it.
Somehow, I don't remember what that's called, but your weapons are ×3 less damage, I think it is. We were running it the other night.
Yeah, that weapon decay thing, I wasn't a huge fan.
Oh my gosh, it made arms dealer. If you don't really plan for that, Guardians. Now it made my Legend of Acreus, you know, a machine of death is what it did. But otherwise, if you're not planning for that, it degrades your weapon's damage to the point that, you know, it's awful. Really, it turned them all against you, kinda. And then the Thresher is just so powerful in there.
Is that a shark on your profile icon, Mark?
It is.
Cool. Mark the shark.
So true.
Old Man Road, you're in, I think, Phoenix, right? Or Arizona, somewhere in Arizona. What's the weather been like for you?
I would say it's probably dry and hot there. Y'all get rain?
Disappointing.
Yeah, it's been a
no. I got booted.
February usually gets pretty bad. I'm stuck.
I will try to rejoin. It should let me rejoin because I was on the original team.
Hey, Monster.
Monster Beast. Hello, hello.
If you Alt F4 Dwight and then join back, your wrist should be in a better spot.
Okay. Yeah, we had Nikki do a skip that locked me and Ransom in that room until he did like all the way up to the boss. From there, you don't get pulled until the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
This is not gonna let me rejoin. That ain't right. That is not right. You guys finish it though, because you both are top-notch players. You won't have any problem destroying everything. Old Man Rogue, it's a little foggy in the morning, but other than that, it's nice. California, nice. Now, Old Man Rogue, am I wrong? Are you in Nevada, or are you in a different state? I don't remember exactly. I thought it was, Arizona, though. But you might. Are you in California, though? I love California.
This one.
I guess I'll go to the tower and look and see how overstuffed the whole thing is.
Name. I said Ransom Voices. Random.
I think I'm going to need a new color shader on my Platinum Starlink. Oh, you are in California. Contacting Destiny 2 servers. I mean, that was, it was a sign. It was a sign. I saw the sign. And kind of imagine that to the tune of I shot the sheriff. That should have let me come back in. That booted me, and it should have let me back in.
Oh, did it not?
No.
That's so lame. It definitely should.
I tried to rejoin on Lark. I tried to rejoin on Dwight, and then Dwight disappeared. And I tried Lark again, and it wouldn't do a thing for me.
Calvin.
I need to go through. I need to go through Garden of Salvation and get some of those red borders completed. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not an ice. I thought that was snowballs.
Checking.
Oh, Old Man Rogue, you're a native? I was out in San Francisco a few years ago and just tooling around out there. I had been down, looking at the all the sea life and the big old seals out there on the wharf, and just having fun. And I had been going through Pacific Heights and that whole tour. I love being a tourist. I really do. Being a tourist is just a ton of fun. And
Transfer.
I met this driver. I had a driver who'd been driving me around, and he said, look, I can absolutely show you all the sites. And he did. And his family had been in California for like 21 generations. It was amazing to hear his story. It was absolutely amazing. And I such a really nice guy. Every time I would fly into California, I would try to call him up to see if he could be my driver for my time there. It was just easier, Guardians, than trying to rent a car and then have to find parking, pay for parking. I just never have been one of those folks that wanted to rent a car because of driving. It's a no for me. Gosh, I've got a lot of exotics. I've got a lot of scintillations. Are any of these worth keeping? It reminds me of what fellow Guardian friend Q says. All they're good for is delete. But these can really up, the number of 2010s on weapons that you might want to explore the opportunity of, are they any good or not? Like I recently, took Queenbreaker out, and it's as rotten as it ever was. It's as rotten as it ever was. I used hazardous propulsion again early this morning. I would like to get back with hazardous propulsion because I thoroughly enjoyed its additional combat readiness and its damage. It's just good. It is good. But having said that, Guardians, I have not used, and I have said several times in live streams, someone remind me, I have said that I want to use the new, newer. This is Blast Wave Striders. I haven't used them once, Blast your boots to spray your targets with shrapnel. Do I jump in the air and blast them? Does it self-propel me into the air? I'm going to have to take them out and use them and find out how good they are. And I haven't used wishful ignorance. But what I really need to do, Guardians, is take my hunter out, get the exotics. I need to take my warlock out, get the exotics. Or, you know, just I need to get those characters. They need some attention. But I've been having so much fun on my Titan, you know, it's really hard. This snow looks dirty. I'm going to need this cleaned up. Who do you talk to around here to get a maintenance crew?
It's a sweeper bot.
This is too much for the sweeper bot. They're probably chilled to the bone. Look at this little fallen over here standing next to this. You know, is this a heat source? Is this creating snow weather effects? You guys have been on your break too long. Get back to work.
Bream.
The light grows, Guardian.
Long winter increases the duration of slow effects applied by snowballs. 20 Dawning Spirit, and I only have 24.
On the way.
Stay safe.
And Guardians, she did ask for coffee. She's already asked for coffee.
Blessings of the traveler upon you, Guardian.
Eva, your stove's gone out, girl. Throw some wood in there. How are we going to bake cookies?
The traveler will see us through this.
Guardians, look at this morning light coming in on the tower. It's lovely. Has that lake always been over there? Is there a marina? Can we rent a boat?
Go fishing? That's where we go fishing.
They totally did away with the fishing, didn't they?
Oh, did they really? I thought they would have kept that in a
Yeah,
lot.
it was a seasonal thing.
Oh, that's so sad. Bye, fishies.
I don't know if I ever caught every single amount of the fish that I was supposed to have.
I think I caught 5 fish, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this crap.
I have to say, the fishing,
So stupid.
because it would get interrupted by
about right.
public events. I got done with the fishing.
Like, why? Just,
All right, Guardians, this is a good spot. I want to hear about the adventure that Lark and Dwight are having right now inside of a Grandmaster duo. Grandmaster
We're about to
duo.
kill
Down
the
the
boss
boss.
here soon.
As we speak, yeah.
paper cane.
Oh my.
Now, Lark, are you at like your school apartment, or are you back home with family?
I'm renting a house here, and I am here.
So you're there, like you're living there, basically.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Cool.
Oh, I'm frozen now.
Guardians, look at that tree. It is so beautiful.
Oh, I'm dead to it.
I should have had it to where you can climb that tree as well.
360 no scope.
I actually looked at a tree like that. I was at a big market one time, and they had trees.
Oh,
like
that didn't res me. That's silly.
And they were absolutely beautiful. They even had synthetic palm trees that looked 100% real, and I just loved it.
Aesthetic. Yeah, I don't know what your next song
Good
will
stuff,
be.
good stuff.
I got all the fishing trying.
Oh man, Rogue,
GG,
congratulations! I think there
dedication.
was, I needed a few more fish.
We're
and
joining
some
in
of
the
this-
tower, Ransom.
I'll send you guys an invite.
We're joining. We're good.
On the way.
On the way. Ooh, 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 on the way. Guys, congratulations. I know that y'all would get that.
That's a fun one for sure. Always good to get some.
The
extra
Bacon Burglar is on the tower. Hello, Bacon Burglar. extra crispy, please, for my bacon.
I love bacon. I was actually thinking about making some.
I think the kitchen's out of bacon. You might find, you know, some in one of the frozen containers.
So sad. Frozen containers.
Frozen. Bacon? Or there might be some sausage down there in one of the freezers.
That's different. That's a different animal in it. I feel like it is.
I would have liked to have had a few more snowflakes, Vol. A few more snowflakes.
Yeah, it's pretty in it, though.
Lark, thank you for joining me and hanging out tonight. It's always a delight to see you. And Dwight, thank you. I appreciate you. Nikki for playing earlier.
Always good time.
And we had a good time. And I like this. I like this Grandmaster. If you haven't taken, you know, an opportunity to go in and do some Grandmasters, I think you're really gonna like this one because you have a big juicy health bar, and it seems paced well. I think you're gonna like it, Guardians. You're gonna like it. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. All you guys around the world, thank you for listening and hanging out, and everybody that sent messages the last week. I've almost replied to most of the people. I've got a few left that I need to reply to. I will get it. I will get it. Thank you guys, and come back and hang out very soon. Bye. Bye.